Welcome to the Samwell B12 Experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
You're watching Samwell B Experience.
Hey, what's going on, hockey fans? What's up, Leaf Nation? Here we go again. We're about to kick it off and get with it. The Golden Knights in the town to take on the Maple Leafs. Almost identical records, 11-5-2 for the Knights, 11-6-2 for the Buds. This is going to be a good one. And before we jump right in, let's go around the horn and see who's here. Theo, Sam Eagle, what's going on? Who's ready for the Platinum tier? Love it, Theo. Welcome in. Jesse, how's it going? Scott, welcome in. Books, hello there. Beverly, hello. Wayne, what's going on? Welcome in. Start the conspiracy theories. I love it. Ben, how's it going? Endgame in the house. Marshall, what's up? Dallas, hello there. Welcome in. Gordon, what's up? Duke, hey. Good to see you, my friend. Herman, welcome in. Alan, hello there. Darcy, what's up? Meehan, welcome to the show. Good to have you. Peter, what's shaking? Kathleen, welcome in. Joseph, hello there. Welcome in. Wayne, Bradley, good to see you. Obi, Goat Kenobi, hello. Welcome to the show. Ken, good to see you. Luna, hello there. Floyd, what's up? Welcome in. All right, let's go. Rich, how's it going? And if I missed you, I will catch you. Henry Cavill coming to Star Wars. Oh boy, I might need to find out more of that. Okay, let's go. That's right, Scott. Say it like it is. Hit that like button as you're coming in. Crack that thumbs up the way you'd crack a cold one, and we'd appreciate it. Welcome to the show. Let's get into it. Okay, taking a look at this lineup. Big changes. Now, let's start with the Golden Knights. Going Barbashev, Eichel, and Dorofeyev. That's going to be a fun one all night. We got Hurdle with Waugh and Kolesler, Howden, Carlson, and Holtz, Pearson, Burke, and Schwint. And then on the D side, Hanifin with Pietrangelo. We got Braden McNabb, if you know, you know. Korczak, Shea Theodore with Zach Whitecloud, and Aiden Hill getting the start in net. Mark Stone out with a lower body injury. Victor Olofsson out with a lower body injury. Nick Hague out with an undisclosed injury. A lot of injuries here for the Vegas Golden Knights. Richard coming in with some gifted memberships. Richard, thank you so very much. Welcome and thank you. Dropping it like it's hot. That's how you come in. Hey, why didn't our graphics kick in? Oh, maybe it's delayed. Technology, I tell you, it has been a day. But congratulations, everybody, who's scooped up those new channel memberships courtesy of Richard. Richard, thank you so much for that. I don't know why. I might have to give our little stream bot here a kick in the pants and get it going so our graphics do come up. But that was weird. All right, I'll do a little refresh here on the bot. But let's get into the Maple Leafs lineup because there's a lot to break down. There we go. Okay, and maybe it'll kick in now. For the Maple Leafs, here is what the lineup is looking like. Would like to sleep? What's going on? Okay, Matthew Knies going to be with Pontus Holmberg. There we go. Now it's coming in. It was just slow. Sorry, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. And meanwhile, I'm looking at this top line and I'm like, this cannot be. This cannot be the lineup we're putting out today. Oh my goodness. All right. Make sure you're sitting down as we go through this one. I do not want to be responsible. Cheryl, what's going on? Welcome in. Okay. Hello. Goodbye. Welcome. See you later, Cheryl. Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. No need to come in and be rude. Calling names? Jesus, what's wrong with some people? All right, let's go. By the way, if you haven't noticed, I'm in a really bad mood today. It's been a really bad week. And so I'm not going to sit here and stand some of that nonsense. So we might be banning a lot of people today. Just saying. If you want to leave now, feel free. There's other options for you. So Cheryl, see you later. All right. Matthew Knies with Pontus Holmberg and Mitch Marner. We got Bobby McMahon with John Tavares and William Nylander. Nick Robertson with Fraser Minton and making his debut tonight, Nikita Grabinkin is going to get the start here tonight. Connor Dewar going to be with Lawrence and Alex Steeves. And if you're sitting here going, what the heck is up with this lineup? Your thought is just like mine. Carson, how's it going? Welcome in. Morgan Riley with Ekman Larson, McCabe and Tanev, Benoit and Timmins, and then Joseph Wall getting the start. So, Austin Matthews, he's in Germany getting treatment for we have no idea what. We assume it's his wrist, but we do not know. David Kempf out with lower body injury. He's seeing a specialist. He's getting work done. Max Pacioretty, lower body injury. He's out getting work. David Kempf is not seeing the specialist. Kelly Yarncroc is seeing the specialist. We don't know why David Kempf is out. Max Domi is out. Now, all these guys are out. I mean, is it the Taylor Swift hangover? Did they have too much fun at the concert last week? I don't know, but it's a lot of injuries for the Leafs. Pontus Holmberg centering that top line, that's not going to last long. I expect John Tavares will probably slide up there. You got a third line of Robertson, Fraser Minton, and Grabinkin. I know we talked last time about a kid line, but this truly is a kid line. And then, oh my goodness, Connor Dewar, Steven Lawrence, and Alex Steeves on the fourth line. This is going to be an interesting game. Dion, how's it going? And of course, taking on the Golden Knights tonight. And that is the lineup we're putting forward. Holy cow. It is going to be a very interesting game tonight with these two lines. The only good news, Mitch Marner, he's got 8 points in his last 5. And I know a lot of us have been giving it to Mitch Marner all season at the start, all summer, end of last season, giving him the gears. But boy, oh boy, he has come to play. So I'm going to give props to Marner for the best foot he has put forward. John Tavares, 4 goals in his last 5 games. He's silencing a whole lot of critics. He's playing really, really good hockey. Really impressed to see what Johnny T has been doing. And of course, 4 of those 8 points that Marner has is assist in his last 5. For the Knights, Eichel 9 points in his last 5. Thomas Hertl 3 goals in his last 5. And Eichel, 8 of those 9 points were assists. Now, how did the goaltenders stack up? Adin Hill is 8-3-1 with a .316 goals against and .885 save percentage with 1 shutout. Joseph Wall, on the other hand, is 3-2 with a .240 goals against and a .902 save percentage. Joey, how's it going? Victoria, welcome in. JDA, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing all right. Taylor, welcome in as well. And thank you all for coming in and joining us. Really, really do appreciate it. Angela, how's it going? Welcome in. Okay, so that's how the goalies stack up. Vegas obviously has the better goaltender numbers when it comes to wins and losses with Adin Hill. But when we look at goals against and save percentage, Joseph Woll has the advantage in putting up some decent numbers. The team let him down in that first game, and I think that's really what kind of left him out to dry, gave him some higher numbers. But since that, he's been playing really good. Daryl, how's it going? Great to see you. Welcome in. Now, these two teams overall, how do they stack up? I hope you're still sitting down. It doesn't get much better. Toronto, their power play, they've improved. They're up to 19th overall in the league now. Vegas Golden Knights, however, they are second. So if you're Toronto, you want to get those power plays yourself, but you want to stay out of the box. Vegas with that second power play in the league, that's going to be brutal. On the penalty kill, however, Vegas is down to 19th. They are 19th. Toronto is 8th, so they've been doing a good job. In the face-off circle, Vegas 12th overall in the league. Toronto slipped a little bit. They're now down to 3rd overall in the league. The goaltending stats, Vegas goals for is 3rd overall. Goals against, they are 17th. Toronto, on the other hand, they are 17th for goals for, and they are 6 goals against. Almost the complete flip-flop opposites. Bill, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Caleb, hello there. Good to see you as well. Now, in the last 10 games, Vegas is 6-3-1. Toronto 7-2-1, so slightly better. Vegas beating Utah, Anaheim. They lost to Washington, Carolina, Seattle. Toronto beat Edmonton, beat Washington. They lost to Ottawa, but had victories against Montreal, Detroit. So Toronto, when I look at the teams they beat and they lost to, Toronto right now I think is playing a little bit better hockey. However, the big however, with this lineup we're putting forward tonight, let's not expect much. Random Aussie, what's going on? Welcome in. The red light player of the game, you know what, with this lineup, because it's so crazy, it's so out there, let's pick a player. Let's go off the beaten path, shall we? Let's take somebody who normally we probably wouldn't put the pressure of giving them the red light player of the game. You know, I'm feeling Nick Robertson tonight. We're going to go Nicky Robertson. Nick Robertson hasn't had much luck, but with this young lineup, it's time for him to shine. We're going to give him the red light player of the game. If Nick Robertson scores, we're going to light the lamp, and it'll be his first game tonight with the red light. Primus, what's going on? Welcome in. Now, a little trivia question. Not really a trivia question, but a guessing game. Tonight, we're sporting. I'm going to give you the tease of the jersey. We got the old Leaf here. We got, if I can stand up without breaking anything, number 11. Number 11. Who am I wearing? We got the old crest on the front, the straight leaf, the rounded numbers, the old leaf on the shoulder, number 11. Which Maple Leaf, number 11, are we wearing tonight? So let's see who can guess it right. A little quick guessing game before this game starts. Victor, really good guess with Kirk Muller, because I have talked about having a Kirk Muller jersey, but it is not Kirk Muller. It is not Kirk Muller. I do have one upstairs, and I almost put it on. That's very funny. Not Matz, not Clark. Peter, good guess, not Domi. Hillman, oh, Carson, you're going with the Hillman. I actually have an autographed Hillman card. It's not Hillman. Not Hillman. Indeed, Rich Lehman, another good guess, not Lehman. I love it. I love seeing the number 11s. There's actually 2 number 11s that I would have guessed. One of them is correct. The other one is not. Not Barocco. Good guess, though, Mark. Love it. There's 2 number 11s left that I can think of that haven't been said yet. There's probably way more, but in recent years, like since the 80s, 80s to now, probably even, he was maybe even 90s. I'd have to look. Anybody else want to guess before I unveil? Number 11, Toronto Maple Leafs. I'll give you a hint. He's no longer playing, obviously. I love it. Mike Gartner, Scott, very good. That's one of them. I was waiting for someone to guess Mike Gartner. Not Mike Gartner, although I did meet Mike Gartner at the Golf Dome up in where is it? Up wherever there. I met him outside of Toronto, the Golf Dome. Not Gartner, but that's a good choice. All right, we're going to announce it. Tonight we're going with Steve Sullivan. Steve Sullivan, who's one of my all-time favorite Maple Leafs. Gary Volk, wasn't he 10? I think he was 10 though, old scratch, but a good guess. Not Domi. Steve Sullivan. Ooh, Antropov, like that. Owen Nolan Marshall, there's a good one. I didn't think of him. That's right, Daryl. Stevie Sullivan played for New Jersey Devils, came to Toronto, was a big fan, went to Nashville. I got a Nashville jersey with Sully on it. Big fan of Steve Sullivan. So since we have the little kids in tonight, Steve Sullivan, if you remember, was quite small. He was not a tall guy by any means. So because we have a small lineup in tonight, we're going Steve Sullivan. RK, what's going on, Ed Sullivan? That's awesome. Yeah, so we're going a little throwback today. This is actually an old, I think it's a Nike jersey, if I recall. A Nike jersey. It has the orange NHL Shield crest. For those that may not recall, you know the Shield, which is right up over here, it's now silver and black. It used to be orange, black and orange back in the day. And I actually really like that black and orange. I wish they kind of kept it. So there we go. Go Knights, Dion. Oh, Dion, you're hurting me, but that's okay. We love it. And it looks like we already have some changes to the lineup they're putting in. They flip-flopped Holmberg and Tavares. Tavares, that makes more sense. Still not thrilled. Tavares looks like he's going to lead out the squad with McMahon and Marner on that top line. So Nyes and Holmberg going to come down. So they're just flipping lines around, really. But it's going to be interesting to watch. Again, don't expect much out of this game. We are looking to see. No, Dion, I love it. We're looking to see how these boys can play. It is going to be a real test. Tristan, what's going on? The coolest jersey I have in my opinion is Datsuk Winter Classic. Oh, Tristan, that must be stunning. I agree. The Winter Classic jerseys are super nice, and you can't go wrong with the Datsuk. All right, we're just waiting for the players to come out on the ice before we get this party started. Welcome back, Captain Tavares. That's great. Road Warriors, what's going on? Welcome in. Everybody, if you're just joining us, if this is your first time here, thanks for being here. We appreciate it. You're earning points, by the way, for those that don't know. If you come in the chat and you chat along with us, you're earning points just for hanging out. And you can check your points at any time by doing !points. And then you can redeem your points by, and it'll bring up Leaf graphics, Vegas graphics, all kinds of stuff. You'll see people doing it throughout the night. You can jump on it. Where can I get a pink Maple Leaf sweatshirt? Ooh, Angela. I actually haven't seen a pink Maple Leaf sweatshirt. I would suggest you check Real Sports. Real Sports is the official kind of shop of the Maple Leafs. It might be a little pricey. Depending on where you're located, you can all, like if you're in Ontario, you can check Pro Hockey Life. They usually have a pretty good selection. But if all else fails, check Fanatics website as well. Again, might be expensive. You can look on Amazon, but just be wary of the quality you might find. There we go. The producer, Dina B over here, says, NHL, do you have a picture of it? NHLshop.ca. NHLshop.ca has some pink ones. There you go. Just like that. There you go. Some pink Maple Leaf ones. You can check it out. NHLshop.ca. Thank you, Dina. Look at that. There we go. Krista, how's it going? Triton, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome in. Jordan breaking out the pickle dance. Love it. My wife has an Austin Leafs bikini. Carson, there you go. I'm not sure where you find those anymore. There you go. Scott coming in as well. Sport Check has the pink sweaters. Thank you, Scott. So lots of options. So you're in Cambridge. So yeah, I'm sure there's a Sport Check out that way. And definitely NHLshop.ca can get your gear there. Oh, all right. There it is. Oh, the Fanatic, the Philly Fanatic. Love that guy. What's his official name? He's not the Philly Fanatic because that's baseball. Gritty, thank you. Gritty hitting the gritty. Oh my goodness. Tell you what, if the Leafs win tonight, we might have to hit a gritty. We might be jumping off the couch because this lineup is not going to look very, very good. They're not going to look good. We're going to wait and see what they can do, though. We are moments away. They're on the ice. The lights are going. We're just about set to get this game started. A little bit of a delay, but we're just about going. Thank you for hitting those likes so far. We appreciate it. Oh, he found it. He found the Vegas Redeem. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of the Vegas Macarena all night long tonight. The Leafs, their injured reserves is pretty much like an all-star team right now, which is not good. John, McMahon playing up there. He's going to play up there. We're going to need Bobby Mack to kind of show his grit tonight. We're going to need him more than we've ever need him before. Leo, it's starting momentarily. They're on the ice. They're just wrapping up. And then this is going to be getting going. We're going to flip it over in a second to our main game screen. And then we'll get it going. Joseph, put the exclamation mark at the front, and then you'll get it. All right, so it's almost time for the anthems. Let's go over, and we will get ready to listen in. Carlton is getting set. We're getting set. Here we go.
Tonight we celebrate champions.
Oh, we got a celebration. Oh, it's the Argonauts Grey Cup celebration. The Grey Cup is in the house. Congratulations, Toronto Argonauts. Oh, we can't watch on the video board, so we're going to turn this one down. The Argonauts are in the house. Pinball Clemens is there as well. If you missed it, we were streaming the Grey Cup. It was an unbelievable game. And by the way, this is our 5th night of streaming in a row. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Nope, 4th. Did we do Saturday? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's only our 4th? Feels like a lot longer. 4th straight night of streaming. I want to thank a lot of you have been here with us every single night. So I do want to say thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us every single night. Daryl, they won. The Argonauts won. The Argonauts now have won the most Grey Cups in CFL history. It is absolutely incredible. By the way, Pinball Clemens, his affiliation with the Argonauts, he's been to 8 Grey Cups. He has 8 Grey Cup victories. Onyx, what's going on?
Please welcome to center ice, wide receiver number 80, Davaris Daniels. Linebacker number 48, Winton McManus. Quarterback and Grey Cup most outstanding player number 4, Nick Arbuckle. Head coach Ryan Dinwiddie and general manager Michael Pinball Clemens.
Absolutely awesome. Good. I'm happy to see them getting an ovation.
Toronto Argonaut coaching staff.
There's the Grey Cup in the house.
We now ask that Alex Pietrangelo, alternate captain of the Vegas Golden Knights, and John Tavares, alternate captain of your Toronto Maple Leafs, join the
Hey, not at home,
Grey Cup
welcome in.
champions at center ice for tonight's ceremonial puck drop.
Tavares and Pietrangelo dropping the puck. Pinball dropping the puck. He looks very small next to John
Let's hear it one more
Tavares.
time for your 2024 Grey Cup champions, the Toronto Argonauts.
Way to go, Argos. Huge. I mean, it was an unbelievable game. An unbelievable game.
We now ask that you please rise.
Please
if you're able to.
rise.
Remove your hats and join Natalie Morris in the singing of our national
Sing it,
anthems.
Nat.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our
She is so good. She does a great job.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Way to go, Nat. Way to go. Excellent, excellent time. I mean, I do miss Martina Latina Ortiz or whatever her name was. It was something like that. Martina Ortina Louise. I don't know. Whatever her name was. She was good. Tank, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. BD Games, Angela, hello there. Hello. Sharp, what's up? B Disney, hello there. FJB, yeah, you know me. What's going on? Welcome to the show. Jeff, hello there. Go Leafs go. Aiden Hill looking to shut the door. But on the flip side, Joseph Wall going to stand tall and push the Maple Leafs to victory. This is going to be a doozy. An absolute doozy of a game. A lot of the starters out of the game, a lot of young guns coming in. What will the Maple Leafs do? How are they going to hold up? We are about to find out. Let's get ready to drop this puck. Fraser Minton, such a baby face.
After playing 4 games in the NHL last year,
So, what we have right next to me over here, behind Carlton, is a breakdown of where all the shots and all the goals are coming from. The far side is who's on the ice. And down below over here, we'll have all the stats as they populate. So those will refresh shortly as the game gets going. Welcome in. Let's go play some hockey, boys.
It's an exciting time, and what an example the Argonauts just were with injuries and dealing with their biggest game. Nick Arbuckle comes in with a heck of a
Pontus Holmberg, Matthew Nyes, and William Nylander to start the game for the Maple Leafs. And they win the draw. Riley going to play this up in the neutral zone. Vegas going to take it away. They're going to turn it over right to Matty Nyes. Nyes dumping it in. Nylander trying to put it deep. He can't do it. Vegas back the other way. Vegas going to flip this up. Colzer putting it in the corner. Vegas in there first. Going to move it around was Hurdle. Colzer taking a big bump. Toronto's going to steal. Here comes Matty Nyes. Nyes on the rush. He's going to bring this down, throwing it down in the corner. They're going to look to bring this around. Good start here for the Maple Leafs. Not a fast pace. Both teams kind of moving slowly. Vegas in their own zone, kind of passing this one around. Lewis, how's it going? Welcome in, my friend. Here comes Vegas. Cross-ice pass. They're going to bring it through the neutral zone, bumping it up. Can't bring it into the Toronto zone. Tanev doing a good job at the line. Got to go to the other side. Now they're going to take a long shot, knock this one down. White Cloud teeing off on it. Vegas bringing around. This is a very slow-moving game right now. Puck is really bouncing around. This is going to come out. Honking, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's Toronto playing right into the blue ice. Nice play there by Tavares. Bobby McMahon couldn't get it. Vegas coming up there. trying to hold him at the line. Benoit with a little bit of a hit. This is Connor Duar going to flip it in the corner. He's going in here after it against Theodore. Comes over to White Cloud. White Cloud going to move this quickly. The near side, Vegas on the forecheck. Steven Lorentz knocking it down. Wow. Toronto, the forecheck. Where did this come from? They steal it again and put this right back in. Lorentz, he's hustling down in the corner trying to get in there. Thank you for hitting those likes, by the way. We are already 30 likes away from 100, so thank you. If you haven't tapped that like yet, give it a tap. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Riley taking it. Gets knocked down into the corner, and Vegas bringing it back the other way. Vegas coming. Trying to pull this one through. They do. Jumping through. Holtz trying to work it, and he can't get there, and we got a penalty coming just like that. So Morgan Riley going to get a penalty, and that's what we talked about we did not want to see happen. Yikes, the crowd booing already as Vegas, with the second best power play in the National Hockey League, going to get to go to work here early in today's game.
Even lifted his stick or his skate up and over the stick, but an early power
Yikes.
play goes to the Vegas Golden Knights, and this power play has been excellent. Second in the National Hockey League this early part
All
of
right,
the season.
Connor Duar in to take this draw. Let's see what Duar is going to do. Off the draw, Toronto fights it through and clears this one out. Good hustle there by Marner to send this all the way down the ice. Theodore with it. He's kind of trying to get around Marner. Now he's going to pass this up. Vegas bringing this one in over the line. Trying to set up their power play. Getting it down to the line. They bobble it and it comes out. Theodore couldn't control it. And here's Toronto. Marner with a partial break from a bad angle. He goes high over the glove and he misses the net altogether. Wow, that would have been a great shorty. Eichel bringing this one in for Vegas. Starting to set it up. Still with it. Here's a long shot. And that one's going to go high. It stays in. Marner picking it up. He plays it to the line. Not out. Holmberg couldn't get that. Working this one through. Vegas setting it up down low around behind the Leaf net. Playing it out to the half boards. Going down low. Back to Eichel. Eichel cross. Here's a shot. And that one misses. Theodore keeping this one in, cycling around. Vegas setting it up. Toronto doing a nice job so far, getting aggressive on the puck carrier. Staying in decent positioning. Now comes back over to Eichel. He's going to shoot. That one is knocked down. Nice save. And a good play there by Holmberg to get it to the boards. And Toronto clears it to the line. Not out. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Cycling around. Eichel still with it. He passes it in the middle. That's going to hit Holmberg and hop out. Marner's going to quickly hop over the bench. Len, how's it going? Welcome in. Here comes Toronto trying to get this one out again as Vegas dumps it in with 8 seconds to go on the power play. Tanev going to play this along the boards to Nyes. Nyes couldn't get it out. Toronto steals. McCabe going to flip this one. It's going to come out to the neutral zone and all the way down the ice.
Turn the puck over deep in that corner there. Good outlet passes. Takes the pressure away.
Again, Toronto getting it out. Oh, Ekman Larson doing a nice job. Wall going to stop this behind the net. Just about 4.5 minutes gone here. They kill off the penalty. Nice job. Here comes Fraser Minton coming in with a toe drag, and that shot gets blocked. This coming along, Vegas back through the middle. They're going to dump it in. Their chase doesn't really exist. Ekman Larson putting it around behind the boards. Toronto's going to bump it out to Minton. Look out. He had to act fast. He just flips this one out. Comes down to the red line. Now down into the Vegas zone. Vegas turning it back around. They're moving. This coming all the way through into the corner with a shot right on. This trying to come through. I don't know what is going on. The lineup card I have here is very different from Vegas.
And it's knocked off his stick by Korzak. Rebecca trying to get it back. Gloves it down, unable to chop that down into the Vegas zone. And here's Tanner Pearson, leaned on by Tanev.
Bending this one back around. I'm going to try and refresh my roster here.
Up ahead it goes for Tanev and Holmberg, red line, and he'll drop it down in behind the Vegas net with Hill out to play it. Matthew Knies nearly picked
this
off
looks
a
so
loose
much
puck,
better.
but here comes Kolasar over the line.
Bringing it in, they shoot. Oh my goodness, off the crossbar. I thought that was in. Oh, what a moment here. Vegas coming super duper close.
Was called for Kolasar. Morgan Riley. Puck fired around, kicked in by King City product. Alex Pietrangelo taken away by Nylander. 2-on-1.
Here comes Willie, bringing this one in. Oh, Holmberg. Can always count on Holmberg, right? Nylander doing a good job.
Nylander back in, and
Here they come right back. That's better. There we go. Sorry, I had to get that sorted out.
and an icing call.
An icing call. So this is going to come all the way back. Holy moly. Good try here. I mean, Marner had a chance shorthanded. We had a chance there with Willie, but Vegas putting it right off the bar. That was a very, very close opportunity. Holmberg just couldn't get this one. Puck was actually knocked down in front, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. Now, if you are just coming in, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so you can come and be part of our community and hang out with us for more Leafs action all season long. Make sure you hit that subscribe. This coming around behind, Leafs with it, trying to play it in front. It's knocked down. McCabe gonna hold this one in. Coming across, looking. Marner trying to throw it through. That's knocked down. Marner gonna grab it again. Now has it taken away. Vegas playing it to the line. Look out. McCabe, both defensemen went for it and they kind of ran into each other. And here's Tanev. He goes down yet again. McCabe back with it. He's gonna play this one across. Marner kind of missed that one. Vegas playing it back to their own end. They're going to set this one up. Vegas, big turnover. Here comes Toronto, 3-on-3 into the zone. Marner cycling around, no pass. He's still with it. Marner doing a little McDavid skate, doing circles. He's going to throw it to Tavares, and Tavares had it hop on him. Tavares still with it, going to pass this one down low to Marner. Marner back to Tavares. The puck is really bouncing pretty bad. McMahon coming over the corner to help out, but the puck is moved away from him. This going over now to the far side. Vegas going to move this one up. They send it across the middle. Benoit is there. Benny's going to grab it and play this one right back in. Leafs doing a nice job kind of defensively here early. Problem is, though, they don't have a shot on net. This coming to Steven Lorentz. He's got room. He's going to walk in. Takes the shot. That's deflected. Good job there by Korczak getting the stick in the way. Coming around behind the net, Steves. He's cycling. Alex Steves going to chip this around. Steves cycling. Dewar trying to get it back to him. He can't. Steves going in the corner. He's going to take it away. Getting it to Dewar. Dewar is doing. He's looking. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Right on and a nice save. And Hill going to make that stop with Lorentz buzzing right in front of the net. Well, there's the first shot. They're going to take a commercial break. And holy moly. David, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Now, again, as I mentioned, we've been on for 4 straight nights. Lots of hockey. And I got to tell you, for those that were with us last night, you know, there was a whole lot of weirdness going on with YouTube. And YouTube hit us really hard. YouTube hurt us, we'll just say, last night. So thank you for sticking around with us. We need some help. We need some help for sure. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We have a giveaway open, but I'm hesitating posting the link right now because I don't know what else YouTube is going to do. But we're giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. So if you want to win, all you have to do is subscribe. Hit that subscribe, be part of our community, and then you'll be able to enter for your chance to win. But where we need your help to share us out. We need your help to hit that share button, tell your communities, come on and check out this guy. Unfortunately, we're getting some trouble, getting some exposure across the border in the United States and around the world due to some Canadian politics. So we need your help. If you're outside of Canada, help share us out, tell others about us, and spread that word. We really, really appreciate everybody's support in trying to help us grow. So thank you for doing that, but we need you to hit that subscribe. We need you to help share us out. So thank you all so very much. We really do appreciate it. Keep Six, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, a lot of injuries. And need to see that getting better for sure. Nah, Kevin, it's still part of Canada for now. A lot of people would like to see that change, but right now they are certainly still part of Canada. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Let's go. We are almost halfway through this first period. Let's see how it's going to play out.
Wednesday is the target for Austin Matthews to return against the Florida Panthers, guys.
There you go. Austin Matthews is set to return against the Florida Panthers.
Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday is not the normal.
What's that?
NHL schedule.
And then not again
Mathers?
until Wednesday in Florida,
Well,
too.
Mathers to
I mean, it is
Schmathers.
unique, and
Austin
that's really,
Matthews
you
is
even
expected
think
to make
about
his
Max
return
Domi being
against
put
the
on
Florida
IR,
Panthers.
same
So
kind of
that's
thing
coming
as
up
Craig Berube said, take
very,
advantage of
very
the schedule.
soon.
It's a light time,
Paul, how's it going?
opportunity.
Raymond,
Those
welcome
guys,
in.
They're nagging injuries. Hopefully get them back
This
to
coming around.
100%,
Toronto
and
trying to hold it in the
games
Vegas
heat up.
zone. And
It's
we're
hard
going
to
to
believe you're already
get whistles. They
at
say
the
it
quarter
came out.
full of the season, though.
Holmberg
It
couldn't
does
hold that one in,
kind
so
of
we are
surprise
getting a
you.
little
Again,
whistle
it's
here.
another reality
An
how quickly
offside
games can get
call.
away
Thank
from
you,
you.
Paul. I
What a
appreciate that.
stretch it's been. You're
Appreciate
out
the
your
kind
captain
words.
and your top goal scorer in Matthews.
I said it's been a very long week. Lots going on. We're going to take a little bit of a break for a couple of days, but we appreciate all of you. We'll be back with more hockey before you know it. You need him for your super draft hockey pool, Raymond. Absolutely. He's going to come back and play much better. I believe. Here comes Toronto again. Nylander trying to deke through. He cannot do it. Vegas going to work this one up. Vegas putting it to the far side into the Leaf zone. Ekman Larson going to push his man up against the boards. They're going to center it back to the line. Here's a blast. Pietrangelo right on, and a nice save there by Joseph Wall. Back around behind the Leaf net. Here comes the Ek. He's going to move it up. Recently passed 1,000 games in the NHL. It's pretty darn impressive. And the Leafs score as we're talking. It's Fraser frickin' Minten. Welcome to the NHL. Fraser Minten. Oh, that baby face says, oh, heck yeah. As Matty Nyes goes and gets the puck and flips that to the trainer. Fraser Minten in his second shift. Is this really only his second shift? They said second shift. But second shift, he gets his first goal. Nylander doing great work. A little backhand in front. Minten coming up in the slot. He tucks this daddy home and says, how you doing? I got my first NHL goal. Way to go, Fraser. What a great goal for the Mint Man. And you know what? I know we said we were going to give it to Nick Robertson, but you know what, Fraser Minten, your first NHL goal, you get the horn. There you go. Fraser Minten gets the horn. I didn't think he was going to score. That's right, Jordan. Hell yeah. PM Steezy, what's going on? Welcome in. Here they come again. Down low, over to Nicky Robertson. Robertson, back to Benoit at the point. Back to the point, another point shot. And that one gets knocked down. Here comes Vegas. Vegas picking it up. They're going to carry this one down. Tanner Pearson going to flip it in the corner. He's going to go up on Benoit. Over to Robertson, who passes it to Lorentz. Lorentz going to turn back as the lines are exchanging players right now. Let's go, red light. There you go, Aaron. I hope that wasn't too loud for y'all. This being dumped all the way down the ice. Aiden Hill going to slow it down. Theodore going to move it around. Vegas working it up. This going to come out through the neutral zone. Waugh getting it ahead. A little move here by Thomas Hertl. Hertl going to throw this in the corner. Missing target. Comes around near side. Pinching up. Vegas going to keep this one in down low. McCabe back there. He's watching his man. Everybody's taking somebody to get it to the line, but not out. White Cloud is going to take the shot. Wall is down in front. Where is it? They're digging at it, and Tanev is going to put it in the corner. Tanev up on his man. Vegas sending it to the line, cycling back over to White Cloud, into the middle, and it's taken away by Lorentz, and he's going to flip this one up and down as Alex Steeves is going to give a little bit of chase up on Theodore. That was awesome. More pressure on Robertson. Absolutely it is, Sharp. Absolutely. Got to get him going. Todd, how's it going? Welcome in. Fraser Minten, his first goal. The more horns, the better. There we go. This coming in the corner. Bobby McMahon going to get pinned. Got it to Tavares. Tavares in front to Marner. Back to Tavares. That shot's going to get knocked down. Marner to the line. Back to Mitchie. Mitchie, a little saucer pass. Over to Riley. Riley sending it to the face-off circle for Ekman Larson. Playing it down for Tavares. Tavares tied up. Tried to give it to Marner. Couldn't. Now it's going to come to McMahon. Back to Ekman Larson. Over to Riley. Stolen away here by Marner. Marner coming down low. Bobby McMahon. He's going to swing it to Ekman Larson, but he came out over the line. Ekman Larson going to tip this back to Riley, who dumps it in. These guys are going to change it up. Mark, how's it going? Yeah, super happy for this kid. I was spoiled, rotten, golden retriever. Eats better than me, sleeps better than the life of a star. This all the way down. Vegas coming to get it. Benoit going to chip this forward to Holmberg. Holmberg is moving up. Matthew Nyes kind of got in his way. Homie Holmberg dumping this one in. Braden McNabb moving it around over to the far side. Vegas, little tip play through the legs is taken away by Willie. Nylander to Holmberg. Holmberg, he's going. He's going to cycle this for Nyes. Nyes chipping it. Doesn't get all the way to Nylander. Carlson going to move this around. Here comes Vegas again. Long pass misses its target. They pick it up. They send it in on Wall, and Wall going to crouch down and hang on to that one. So good pace. We're going to go to commercial break, and we're going to celebrate Fraser Minton. We got a birthday in the chat. Antonio, welcome in, Antonio, and a happy birthday to you, my friend. Redeem birthday. Congrats for making it another tour around. Happy birthday. We hope you're having a great day. Hope it's been a good birthday. Luna says cats or dogs? Dogs, Luna. I'm a dog person. Dogs over cats for me. But there it is. Love seeing all the happy birthdays for Antonio. Antonio's been watching with us for a while. Happy to share your birthday here with us. If you're just coming in, welcome in. Smash that thumbs up. We need 6 more thumbs up to get there. If you're not already subscribed, this is your friendly neighborhood reminder to hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. Of course, hit that share as well. But thank you all so much. What a game. I'm impressed. Listen, I was sleeping on this Leafs team. I was really nervous with all these youngsters in here. They're looking good. They're looking real good. William, how's it going? You know, one of the things they're doing well is they're using speed. They're out skating. They're out hustling Vegas. And a big part of that is certainly because of the young legs. Vegas a little bit older, but they're really doing a great job. They're using their speed. And this is something we saw in the Winnipeg, Florida game last night. Was Winnipeg outskated them, and it showed big time. Oh, William, just messing with analytics, all kinds of nonsense. I'm not going to get too much into it here, but yeah, they did a number on us last night. And I'm hoping it's just a glitch. I'm hoping it was just, they were rolling something out that, went wrong, but hopefully they fix it. I will say, though, I know a lot of people in here are already subscribed to the channel. Do me a favor, though. Double check and make sure you are still subscribed to the channel. When they do these updates and you see funny things happen, sometimes you get unsubscribed, your notifications get turned off. We've seen it before, so just double check and make sure you're still opted in. All right, here we go. Back from commercial break. Let's rock. Mike, how's it going? Welcome in. The D's, yeah, they certainly are. They certainly are.
Well, they started the night with 4 of the bottom 6 forwards.
So I don't think keep 6 because he's playing in the OHL. I don't think they can call him up like that. Subscribe from day one, William. I love that. Thank you very, very much. Rebecca, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, I think because he's in the O, he can't get called up directly.
Fraser has other ideas.
Yeah, well,
so I'm not sure what the rule is. I know he's a Maple Leaf property, but because he's in the 08, he's still playing with London, he'd have to go up. He'd have to be in the Marlies for him to get called up.
Tanev off the boards, and that is.
All right, here comes off the draw. 7.5 minutes to go. Vegas bringing this into the Leaf zone. Down around McCabe. He's going to chip this to the line. Mitchie Marner, he can't get rid of it. Vegas steals. Little pass over to Eichel. Missed him. just hopped over his stick at the last minute. Eichel bringing it around. Here's Whitecloud, a shot. Big rebound, but Toronto's there to gobble it up. They're going to bring this around behind the net. Up to McCabe. McCabe, he's going to flip this all the way down. Bobby McMahon with speed again, coming in from his knees. He's going to steal it and play it around behind the net. Can't get it to Minton. Here comes, who is that? Grabinkin. Wow, Grabinkin with speed coming in to keep this one in. Grabinkin coming around. He's not on my score sheet at all. This coming in the side. Minton being tripped up there. Vegas going to take this. They're going to play it over. Eichel going to chip this all the way down the ice. Grabinkin came in so fast. Kathleen, thank you so much. Appreciate the share. Mike, not yet. Matthews is slated to come back when the Leafs play the Florida Panthers. Coming up later this month. Down in the corner, Ekman Larson throwing it ahead to Robertson. That pass misses. Vegas in over the line, a little drop. Here's a shot and a nice save with the right leg. Another shot, and that one's going to get knocked down. Puck is sitting in front. Finally, Ekman Larson brings this to the corner, plays it around to Riley, and he's going to move it up. Minton off the boards to Robertson, going to dump this one down in the corner. A couple big saves there by Joseph Wall. Wall with it again, cycling it around behind the net. Toronto over to Benoit. Benoit, he loses that puck. Matthew Nyes has to move up on it. He can't get it. Hurdle going to play this one back. Vegas very quickly, a little touch pass up to Waugh. He's going to flip it down in the corner. Timmins going in the corner. He kind of chips it back to Holmberg. Holmberg all tied up. Waugh going to take this one away, sending it back to the line. Here they come. Pietrangelo shooting, going far side. Wall got a piece, and that's going to go in the corner and all the way down. Hope it clears up for you with the issue. Thank you. Would like to sleep. I appreciate that. You shared it on X. Thank you so much, Sharp. Welcome, Beverly. I love this community. Hate it's being messed. Kathleen, thank you so much. That happens. Listen, technical issues happen all the time. Here's Nylander. Nylander taking a shot over the shoulder, and it just goes over the net. This coming around down in the corner, trying to bring it out in front again. They're going upstairs, and that's over the net. Working this back to the line. Nylander trying to move this one forward. Here comes Willie again. Willie, he goes backhand off the shoulder. Toronto keeps throwing things at the net. I don't know how they're only listed at 4 shots. Both teams changing players. New lines coming in. You're working on a... What? Not at home? For real? Or are you pulling my leg? This going to be chipped down in the corner, trying to come through. This Vegas again, going to move this one up. Trying to watch the chat. I want to see that answer. Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. I had to report. Crap. So funny. No leg. I'm serious. Wow. Well, not at home. Tell Oprah we say hello. And if Oprah wants to give us a shout out, we would be A-okay. They're going to go to commercial break. If Oprah wants to tell her community on social media, hey, go check out this guy, that would be awesome. Could you imagine? All of a sudden I get a tag on Twitter or Instagram from Oprah. You've never got to meet her. Oh, that's funny. I love it. You know, we put out an Instagram reel last year that exploded. It was, the Ty Domi when he fell in the penalty box. It was one of those throwback Thursday posts. And all of a sudden we started getting in front of like verified people. And there was one person, didn't even drop a comment. He just put a laughing face with the tears, that emoji. Just like Onyx dropped there, one laughing face, one crying emoji, and it was Mark Wahlberg. And that reel did unbelievably well. It did like 2 million views. It was crazy. No, it wasn't Martha Stewart. Justin Bieber's dad, Jeremy Bieber, commented on it. Jeremy, what's up if you're watching? But yeah, Mark Wahlberg. What's up, Mark? If you're watching. Mark Wahlberg hit that emoji, and I lost it. I thought that was absolutely amazing. Highlight of my Insta career. Put your channel on when I get the game. Thank you, William. That's the way to do it, right? Watch the game and listen to us and join the chat. That is the best way of doing it. Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Good damage meant to put Sam. Oh, that's okay, Mike. I might have even missed it. Hey, now I'm about to launch my podcast. It's called Pop Culture, Movies, Games, Stuff. Would love to have you on the show to talk about you. Mike, anytime, my friend. If one of the mods can drop my email in there for Mike, and Mike, yeah, just shoot me an email. Absolutely. I don't get to meet the customer. Isn't that always the way? You do all the work and you never get to meet the customers. Thomas, thank you. Yeah, it is. This is the best hockey community ever. All right, let's go back at it. And the best part is, thank you, Triton. There's the email. Shoot me an email anytime. Would love to get the deets about it. Certainly set something up. All right, Leafs picking it up. They're going to bring this one around. Chip back and through. Here's Peter Angelo taking a look. Luna, Streamlabs is our control bot who manages all the loyalty points, all the games. So Streamlabs is our bot that controls it all. Here they come again. Toronto digging in, trying to come through. So Streamlabs is a computer program, essentially. I got all my brothers and uncles subscribe. Oh, William, thank you so much. That's awesome. Just coming back around. Vegas going to bring it out. Toronto back up the middle. Nyes with it. He's going to bring this one in. See, Toronto's moving the puck really quick, which is what I really like to see. Something they didn't do a good job of in previous games. 3 minutes left to go. 3 minutes left to go here in period number 1. This all the way down. Vegas picking it up. They're going to send this skyward, and that's going to go into the match, so we're going to get a face-off. Going to take a little pause there. You're the best. If they win the $100 gift card, you should get half. I agree, Onyx. I agree. Absolutely. And I'm happy to be able to do something like that, right? We're happy to be able to give back, do some giveaways, have some fun.
That was a good left pad save as McCabe in tight did get a little piece of that, and Aiden Hill able to kick it back out.
Oh, the Panther. Stanley wasn't too happy last night, I'll tell you that much.
Marner's stick, go to the net. He's going to try to.
There it is, over 100 likes. Thank you all so much. That is exactly what we needed to see, so thank you for that. Vegas taking the shot. That one's going to get knocked down in the corner. Timmins sitting it around behind the net. Vegas with this now. Vegas wheeling and dealing, using the edges, trying to cut through. Coming around, Timmins up on his man, trying to steal it away. Coming in front, and Benoit doing a nice job to knock it away. Burke still with it. Ooh, there's a dangerous hit by Benoit. How did Enek get a hitting from behind call? Wow, or a cross check or something. This coming through in the corner. Vegas is really pushing now. 2:22 to go. Benoit going to pick this one up, taking a look around. Back over to Timmins in the corner. He's going to use the net, create himself some space. Awesome. Sounds good, Mike. They're going to flip this one up. Seattle been sitting right again. Yeah, Mark, I don't know what is going on with Shane Wright. I mean, this is a kid that had all the talent in the world, dropped down in the draft, and just can't seem to get it going as a backhand shot coming in. And Wall going to hang on to that one. So I don't know what is going on with Shane Wright.
Bet365 has a new and exclusive game.
For 5. Jordan, they got 5 now, but hey, they have they got the lead 1-0. By the youngster, Fraser Minton, getting that goal.
So it's a tough read for Morgan Riley.
But Vegas has been pressing. Toronto's not shooting the puck a lot.
So a little bit of a switch off there.
But their shots have been good. They've come close a few times. Vegas sending it around behind the Leaf net. Tavares up on his man, a little hit, getting some help from Ekman Larson. Tavares and Ekman Larson can't get it, coming in front. It's picked up by Riley. Riley going to carry this one out to the red line. He's going to dump this one in. Steven Lorentz coming around up in the forecheck. He's going to play this ahead. Cross-ice pass for Riley. He waited, he shoots, and he missed, and not by much. This is going to come all the way out and down the ice. Excuse me. Playing it ahead. Here's Riley again, getting to that red line. Flipping this one in, down in the corner. Here's a little bump ahead. Coming out through the neutral zone. What day is it? Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday. Okay. That makes sense. Sorry. Right on goal. Joseph Wall's going to kick this one aside. Tanev going to play this across, banking it off the boards, down the ice. Leafs going to chip it in. Back in the corner. Toronto on the forecheck coming. They can't get it. Here comes Vegas in the zone. A nice hit from Benoit, and Benny going to get that puck, trying to get it out. Minton turning around, tried to get it. There's a big hit. Grabinkin, and he's going to get a couple of Vegas players up on him. Grabinkin with a gnarly hit. And here's a 2-on-1 Toronto. Timmins across to Nick Robertson with a shot right on, and Hill able to shut the door as Nick Robertson getting a nice chance. But Grabinkin just filled in the Vegas player. And Howden coming over at Grabinkin right now. Who needs Reeves? Who needs Domi? Grabinkin can throw the body. We saw that in the preseason. He was a big guy, and the Vegas player has a big cut on his forehead.
Quick little turn up. You can see the
So
visor and the helmet.
another victim of the visor.
Yeah, that little stuff he thought.
So
okay,
Morgan
I've got
Riley,
Moritz
oh
on
my
the side
goodness,
instead, I'll
came
take the
so
shot
close.
through. And
Michael,
here's the
how's it
turnaround.
going?
Oh, yeah,
So
that was on the
Grabinkin
numbers and
gets
that's
Theodore
why
right from behind on the
went
numbers.
up, but you can
Theodore's
see why the reaction
visor,
of
his
the
helmet
Vegas
smashes into the
players.
boards and
then
cuts him
here's
up. And coming the other way,
Timmins with
Timmins
a
to
nice
Robertson,
pass across. Here's the
and he
best
makes a
save of the
nice
period
shot.
by
And
Aiden Hill.
one thing I liked about Aiden Hill is Aiden Hill was coming across. He closed his legs, right? Aiden Hill was not pretending to be Sharon Stone there. He came across and had those legs closed tight.
Had a point in 9, just 1 goal in 16. And you
Yeah, I
just
went
start
there.
gripping your stick a little bit.
So they're fixing that little, almost looks like a rug burn on his forehead. Got a little boo-boo. He's going to get that one fixed
Still
up.
wondering what happened. I
Refs
don't
are
think
really
he even
not
knew
clear
who
on
hit
checking
him
from behind.
as he was down. and
Rich, right?
reacting after
It's been
the-
crazy. 33 seconds to go, playing this one around. Deflected down low in the corner, trying to come through. Back to the line, it's deflected. Hey, if you know, you know. If you don't, that's okay. Nylander going to try and keep this one in. Marner with it, trying to play it up to McCabe. He can't. Marner now throws it to the middle of the ice. This one's knocked in. Here they come, Vegas, back up and over. 10 seconds to go in the period. Marner putting the body on that one. This one is going to come to an end as Toronto holding on it in the corner. And there we go. Hit me, Horn.
Down the ice. Done one.
All right, intermission is done. Intermission is done. First period is done. Michael, yes, the Leafs with a 1-0 lead. Let's go break it down. All right, let's go. Oilers, Stuart Skinner, how's it going? Welcome in. Stuart Skinner, he needs some help. All right, let's get those stats set. There we go. The Zambonis are on. Let's fix these up a little bit. All right, here we go. Intermission. 10 shots for Vegas, 7 for the Maple Leafs, 9 hits to 10. Toronto with the lead there. 6 face-offs apiece. Not often we end a period being 50-50 on the face-offs. We'll see if one of those numbers gets updated. Toronto goes 0 for 1 on, or sorry, Vegas, goes 0 for 1 on the power play. That was right in the beginning of the game. JD, what's going on? I was clean. Who needs the big names? That's right, Richard. Absolutely, who needs the big names? Ulysses, what's going on? Welcome in. Okay, taking a look here. 5 giveaways each. Not horrible. A little high, but not horrible. 3 takeaways for Vegas, 1 for Toronto, 5 block shots for the Leafs, 4 for the Vegas Golden Knights. Can't wait to say the Cats against the Leafs. Oh, Dion, it's going to be so good. They always put on a good game when they perform. All right, let's take a look at this goal by Fraser Minton. First, we're going to break down the simulation. So, uh-oh. What? Oh, there it is. I was like, did you take it away? Let me get this set up, as I always have to do to start the games, and we're going to take a look and break down how this goal came to be. Now, last night, this was not cooperating at all, so we're going to see, and we're not going to touch it too much tonight. We're just going to set it up. There we go. Okay, let's bring this up. So here is this goal and how it transpired. Let's back this all the way up. So Toronto, you can see Riley starts the play from behind his own net, moves it up here to Ekman-Larsson. Ekman-Larsson, he's going to carry a nice feed in the middle for Nylander. You have Nyes in here as well. Nylander takes it around Nyes, and you can see here comes Minton, a big line change. Minton coming off the bench. Now, what I really like about this play, is here comes Minton off the bench. You got 4 Vegas players, and now you can't tell where their eyesight is, but it's like Minton isn't seen. Minton going straight to the net. Number 22 here makes a grave mistake. This is Schwint. He comes up to get in the play. He was the guy who should have picked up Minton. Now they do have a Hannafin here in front, but Minton now has a straight edge line. And look at this. Nylander curls. He goes below. He spots Minton. No Vegas player around him. Minton has a shot, and he buries it. So again, this is a great textbook play. We'll run it. Nylander with it. Minton off the bench. Goes undetected straight to the net. Nylander spots him, throws it to him, and he puts this one in. An absolutely phenomenal goal. This is like picture perfect. Textbook play. Nylander using that side of the net to throw it back towards Minton, and he just makes no mistake about that. He picks up his first from Nylander and Ekman Larson. I love when Nylander gets the assists. We know that Nylander is a threat to score. If he can start picking up some more assists with passes like that, and all of a sudden he becomes a threat to pass the puck as well as score, oh my goodness, he is, just going to start lighting it up because people won't be able to defend him. Matthew Knies right now leads all forwards time on ice, 6 minutes, 29 seconds, 7 total shifts. Nylander in second with 6:24. Marner 6:13. Holmberg 5:41. Tavares 5:18. Fraser Minton 4 minutes, 40 seconds on ice. Lawrence 4:15. McMahon 4:15. Duar 4:10. Grabinkin 3:39. Steves 3:26. And Nick Robertson bringing up the rear yet again with 3 minutes, 21 seconds. On the defensive side, McCabe leads the way, 7 minutes, 52 seconds. Almost 8 minutes in that period for McCabe. He had a shot and a block, ends up being a +1. Ekman Larson, 6:50. McCabe played a whole minute more than him. Morgan Riley, 6:27. Timmins, 6:21. Benoit, 6:20. And Tanev, 6:19. For the Golden Knights, Jack Eichel, 8 minutes, 8:06 technically. 1 shot on net. Dorofiev, 7:50. Waugh, 6:26. Hurdle, 6:23. Barbashev, 6:01. Carlson, 4:47. I don't know why they played Carlson more. He has a good scoring touch. Holtz at 4:32. And then it goes down from there. Shea Theodore, 8:51. Almost 9 minutes. Wow, he played almost half the period. He has 1 block shot. Pietrangelo at 7:27. Hannafin at 6:47. Excuse me, pardon me. Whitecloud at 6:02. Those are the time on ice right now. And I got to tell you, again, I am super impressed with this Leaf squad right now. I did not expect much, but they look to be doing good. Toronto needs to address the strength fitness coaching. Every November, the team is an injury train. Yeah, absolutely, Mark. I don't disagree with you. They got to figure out a way of reeling in those injuries because too much has been happening. Other games right now, the Sharks and the Stars are 0-0. My bet is on Dallas in that game. Hurricanes 1-0 over the Flyers. Can't say I'm surprised there. Couple late games, 10 o'clock, the Predators and the Kraken, and then the Sabres and the Kings at 10:30. Hey, Joey, hey, Sam, where did you buy that hockey horn you have? So, Joey, I have to tell you, this was a gift from a very amazing person. I don't know if she's still here in the chat, but it was a gift. This is the original Budweiser Goal Light. I think they have a couple of different versions since then. It does have a Wi-Fi card in the back, but I can't get it to sync up to my phone. But this does get it going, and you can sync it up. So there she is, Dallas Hockey Girl. Oh, sorry, Dallas Mod Girl. Was very, very generous. And I think Dallas, was it our first season? I think she told me about it in our first season. She's like, Sam, I have something for you. And I think we finally got together in our second season, and she surprised me with it. And I was super, super thankful. So huge shout out and thank you to Dallas for the red light. It has been awesome. Season 1. So it goes way, way back. So we appreciate that and appreciate you. So thank you for that. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. Big storms rolling through. We got some rain here, some big storms. So hopefully, hopefully the signal is okay. So is the power. Dan, yes, Austin Matthews is going to make his return coming up against the Florida Panthers. They're saying that is his targeted return, and that game is November 27th. So 1 week from today will be the return of AM34 Austin Matthews. Horror Talk, what's going on? Welcome in. So there it is. Matthews is scheduled to return next. Is that hail? What is going on with Mother Nature? Didn't someone tell Mother Nature we're paying a carbon tax, so we shouldn't have to deal with this anymore? Isn't that the whole point of the carbon tax, is no more bad weather? Maybe I misunderstood. Who scored the goal? Sorry, I told you I'm in a mood tonight. Who scored the goal? Fraser Minton. Fraser Minton is your goal scorer. Is there a tradition for your first goal like Fraser tonight, like free drink or something? Richard, not that I... Holy mackerel. Can you... Oh, you can't hear it. It's crazy outside right now. It's crazy like that. Richard, I don't know if there is. I'm sure there's something. There is the rookie tradition where when it's your first game, you come and you do the rookie skate, right? You do the lap all by yourself, and then everybody comes in and joins you. So that's kind of the only tradition that I know of, is that rookie lap. But I'm sure there's some others. Like apparently Ekman Larson, for his 1000th game, he took the whole team out for dinner, and the team was very excited that they were getting a free dinner. It's funny when you hear someone like Mitch Marner say, yeah, way to go, Ekman Larson. Great milestone, a great accomplishment. And we're getting a free dinner, so I'm really excited. Like you're making $10 million a year and you're excited over a free dinner. I guess it's the little things, right? It's the little things. So listen, I do want to take a moment. And again, I said it off the top, but I want to thank everybody here. I want to thank this community. We've had a lot of people. Hey, Dennis, what's up? Yeah, it is hailing and stuff. We've had a lot of people hanging out with us the last kind of 4 nights for the Grey Cup, and then all the games we've been doing this week with the Oilers and the Canadiens and the Panthers and the Jets and of course now here tonight. So thank you for allowing us to bring you these games. I hope you're enjoying our watch-alongs, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to try and entertain you for a couple of minutes or hours of your evenings the last couple of nights. And it's not just the last couple of nights, it's really the last couple of years. I mentioned, some issues with YouTube, some glitches, which hopefully will get sorted out. But there's some bad apples out there, and they really take this too seriously. I'm very proud and honored of our community that you have all kind of found us naturally, right? You've come in, you found us organically, you've come, you've enjoyed, you've shared. We haven't had to go out and cheat the system. We hadn't had to go out and spend money to buy viewers, to buy a community. We built a community, and that is what I absolutely love. So thank you for all your support in doing it. And it's unfortunately when these technical things happen, it's always the channels that follow the rules that seem to get, run into difficulties, but it'll get sorted out, and that's not a big deal. But I really wanted to acknowledge this group, this community, for absolutely everything. Is there no Savior shirt yet? No, I'm saving it. I'm saving it. But we will get a Savior t-shirt. I need a good graphic to put on it, and I got to be careful with that graphic. But I really wanted to thank everybody. I mean, from the mods to the viewers, and even there's a lot of you who watch along in the background, right? Who you never come in the chat, or you're watching up on the big screen on the TVs. And I want to take a moment to acknowledge you because, this started as a hobby, and it grew very big very quickly. And admittedly, I kind of lost myself. I kind of lost my way in this a little bit from what we did at the beginning, from goofing around and having fun. And I started taking myself too seriously. And I started taking this a little too seriously. And I think I've let things get to me a little bit when it should be for fun and it should be for entertainment. So My pledge to all of you is we're going to get back there. We're going to get back there. We're going to keep bringing the fun. We're going to keep having a good time. We're not going to let the bad apple spoil it for us. And you know what? Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. We're not going to worry about the little things that we can't control, or at least we're going to try to. So thanks for sticking with us. We appreciate it. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. I was here very early on when went to leaves. Yeah, Beatty, you've been with us for a long time. Kim, how's it going? Welcome in. Gerard, how's it going? Welcome in. I come in here on intermissions, and if they don't, yeah, and Gerard, I appreciate that, right? That's exactly what we're here for. That's exactly what we're here for. We're here to fill a void, right? Some of you can't see the games at all. You come to listen to it with us in our style of call, and we do it a little differently. Some of you watch the games and you put us on to watch along with second screen technology or get in the chat. It's all about having fun. Yeah, fans to chirp with. That's right, Rich. Those Boston games, oh, we had so much fun chirping for sure. But there's a lot that we get into and have a good time. We appreciate it. So we're going to get back to having the fun. We're going to get back to doing that. So I certainly wanted to just come out and say thank you, because it's very hard to express my appreciation, and it's so over the top because everybody says how much they appreciate and how much, thankful they are. But I really, really am. So thank you. Sarah, you're very, very welcome. When I'm homesick here in Guatemala, you fill that void. Kevin, we'll do our best. We do our best. So grab for the leaf cushion. Had almost nothing in the UK for years. Wow, it's crazy, Richard. Hard to believe that you don't get that coverage. Can you see a trade coming for a third center? Travis, they're going to have to do something. And no panic yet. No panic yet. I think they're waiting for some of these injuries to come back, but they may have to do something for sure. Mr. Snow, what's going on? Welcome in. Triton coming with the super chat. Dallas says you can't get rid of me if you try. Absolutely, Triton. I could just block you. I'm just kidding. I never would, buddy. I never would. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, you're so funny. And I mentioned this. I mean, was it last night? My nights are all mixed up. We had a game, might have been last night. I mean, we were losing our minds. We were having such good laughs. It was so funny. I mean, Peter, if you're still here, was right in the thick of it. I mean, the one-liners were flying last night. I think it was last night. We were just having so much fun. It was a ton of laughs. Maybe it was the night before. And that's what this is all about. We're here to watch some hockey, call some hockey, have some laughs, and talk some hockey. Retired Dan, have a place I bought here. Oh, there you go. Cool. If the Leafs win, we take first over Florida. Yeah, and then with that game coming up, the Florida Panther game coming up, that is going to be an absolute big one, a very, very big game. They're going to have to work hard, really hard, because, Florida's chomping at the bit. That was a tough game last night. The Winnipeg Jets, I mean, they lost 5-0 to the Panthers the other day. They took a 2-0 lead. The Panthers kept trying to come back. Winnipeg would go ahead. Panthers would score back and forth. Panthers with 2 power play goals in the last handful of minutes. I mean, it was exciting. And then a couple empty net goals. The Jets just pulled way ahead. It was crazy. And those are the type of games we absolutely love. Now, let's get back to this game. These teams, they got to keep doing in this second period what they did in the first, using their speed. Speed is their friend, and they're doing a good job with it, right? When you talk about these kids, and it's funny that it's our kids doing this against a Vegas team. Now, Vegas has injuries too, but Minton is moving fast. Steve's moving fast, and they're only playing a couple of minutes, but they're making a difference. Bobby McMahon is getting in the corners, and that's exactly what we need him to do. Matty Nyes, I mean, he's a pit bull, right? He's just driving it through. Matty Nyes has been great. So they've been playing their roles, and they've been playing their game very, very well tonight. And if they keep doing this, they're going to be okay. I'm not worried. Vegas will continue to pick it up. They'll get physical. They'll throw lots of pucks towards the net. As long as they can keep moving it out, they'll be good. Paul, welcome back in. Good to see you. Did I miss anybody else? Want to make sure I didn't tie. Dion wants it tied up. Dion says, let's go, Knights. Time to tie this one up. Lala's Place, how's it going? Dan, welcome in. Good to have you all. Who summoned Gritty? Gotta love Gritty. Gritty is the greatest. So funny. Yes, Todd Matthews makes his return supposedly 1 week from tonight against the Florida Panthers. So we'll see if that is the case, but that's his targeted return right now, is 1 week next Wednesday night against the Florida Panthers. And we will be, we don't have tickets for that one, do we? The Florida Panther game. No, I don't know where I put my list. We got a bunch of tickets for a bunch of games and I can't keep them straight. All right, period is about to start. Let's get going. Oscar, how's it going? Good to see you. My thoughts too, but I do believe that would be spot on to focus on before the deadline of the playoffs. Biggest hole that needs to be filled. Yeah, and you know, we kind of, well, let me switch over. All right, we'll bring this up. But yeah, I do agree with you there. They got to figure a way of filling that, whether it's a talent they can develop or something they got to trade for. Moves are coming. All right, who wants to play some hockey? Second period coming up. Leafs ahead 1-0. Let's see if they can keep their feet moving, keep this pace going. Edward, how's it going? Welcome in. I think they are. Stone is out with injury as well. Off the draw, Toronto going to flip this right into the Vegas side. Toronto wearing the blue jerseys. They are now going from left to right. Vegas in the whites coming right to left, and they're going to bring this into the Leaf zone. Setting this one up. Hurdle going to flip this one down into the corner. Picked up here. Kolesar back to the line. Vegas, quick shot. That's going to hit the skate of Holmberg, and it's going to deflect up and out of play.
Yeah, you look at this game.
Got to keep going. Oh, no, Paul, your chat is frozen. You know what, Paul, that's one of the issues YouTube has been having is chats are disconnecting, chats are freezing. If you refresh or exit out and come back in, that might help. Wow, and I just got some random message to go for dinner. I love spam messages. Kelly, I'm sorry I cannot come to your house for dinner at 6 p.m. because it's already 8:30. You'll steam some crabs and fry some steaks and drink some red wine. Well, thank you, Kelly, but I'm not available. But I appreciate the invite. All right, let's go. Well, I should go. At least it's a home cooked meal. All right, Kelly, I'll message you back after the show. Maybe we can pick another date for a home cooked meal. I don't need the steaks are good enough. I love spam messages so much.
He's not getting the block, but look at quickly backs off, but then a good active stick. It's your best friend.
The puck is out of play.
We're
going to set this back up.
Through, and instead, just a jab there by Tanev.
This coming around.
Number 8 blocks on Saturday.
Vegas keeping it in. Here's another shot that's going wide. Wall didn't even move. I don't think you saw that. Back around the side. Kelly is machine. Rich, no, say it ain't so. Rich, I want my steak.
8 blocks. That's crazy, though. You know,
it's got to be legit.
Just gives up his body, goes down, and takes it on the
this in the corner. Toronto going to move it ahead. Back to the line. Toronto now coming out in front. Tanev going to pick it up. Tanev throwing this one back across. Here comes Tavares. Tavares up and over the line. I want steak and wine. Lala's Place. Which wine is your go-to one? Down in the corner. Timmins bringing this one around. Back over. Timmins with it. Going to bank it off the boards to McMahon. McMahon spinning, shooting. That one stopped and knocked to the corner. Back to McCabe with a slapper. That one gets knocked down in front. Playing this back to Timmins again. He's going to send this cross-ice pass. Little miscommunication. Benoit and Steves both stopped and were staring at the puck saying, who's getting it? Steves comes away with it. He has it taken away. And after 36 seconds, Vegas going to work this one out. That would be a mistake. Oh, Dan, well played. Well played. The DoorDash. That's right. Kelly, thank you for your offer. I cannot make it, but if you would love to send the steaks, here's my PO box. Here's my PO address. I'll go pick it up from there. That's funny. This in the corner. Toronto trying to get it out of their own zone. Hey, Jonathan, what's going on? Welcome in. Calling you to send $1,000 gift cards to buy shrimp. That's right. I'd love to have you for dinner, but can you send me gift cards so I can buy the food? Icing against Vegas, or what was that? What was that other scam? people were getting. I have
Get the
I have
feeling
a
that no
family
matter
member
what-
that's in trouble and I need money to get them out of some foreign prison. Oh, so good. So good. Welcome in. If you're watching on YouTube, you're watching on Facebook, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button wherever you are, or that heart. If you're watching, also hit that follow, hit that subscribe. Join up and become part of our community. It's free and it helps us out so much. When we get to 25,000 subscribers, we're giving away a $100 gift card. So you can help us get there by hitting that subscribe over on YouTube. All right, flipping it around. Vegas in their own zone. Barbashev been on the ice a minute and a half. Here's a pass up. Vegas putting this one across, cycling it down back to the line. Barbashev still on. Here's a shot. Wall going to take it off the blocker, putting it to the corner. Trying to bring this one back through.
It will come back out to center. Fired back in.
Here's
by
a long
Korczak.
dumping. Wall reaching for it.
Goal.
Can't stop it. Morgan Riley sending it over to Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson. Long pass up through the neutral zone. Nylander knocked it down. Vegas back to pick it up. They put it in right to Ekman Larson. Over to Riley. Toronto moving it up far side into the Vegas zone. But Knies was just a hair offside. So we're going to get a face-off just outside the zone. I tell you, Matthew Knies, I mean, you guys know how much I like Matthew Knies. But he has been something else this season, using his size, screening in front of the net, some nifty hands. I mean, doing really, really, really
Let's
good
go.
things. Tyler coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much, Tyler. Appreciate that. Goal light for you, my friend. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the Hockey House. Ooh, that's a good name. Hockey House. I like that. Here's a quick shot knocked down in front. They can't pick it up. Robertson at 84 miles an hour. Vegas coming back the other way. Down over the line. 2-on-1. They come across. And what a play there. Grabenkin diving down, knocks it away with his stick to break up that 2-on-1. Holmberg trying to steal it out of the corner. Sorry, Robertson trying to steal it out of the corner. Coming ahead, this over the line. Grabenkin, he's going to flip this one down in the corner. Minton takes his man heavily into the boards. Pass up. Robertson trying to hustle back. He's going to come in and help out Tanev. Tanev now going to cycle around his own net. 4 minutes gone here in the second period. Good action at both ends of the ice. Here's Holmberg with it. Each team with it. One shot in this period. Back to the line. There's another one for the Leafs, but it goes, just wide. Down in the corner. Here they come. Here's Nylander trying to feed it through. It escaped. Tanev was backing away. Nylander goes and he gets it. And Willie trying to bring this through. Great job, Nylander. He finally gets hauled down. Holmberg trying to go in the corner. He steps around his man. Matthew Knies coming over to help him out. This coming around. Nylander had peeled away and started to back up. What's a hockey house? I know what a barn is. Oh, I missed some of those old barn arenas. Here's a shot right on. Wall going to make that save. Tavares going to get this over to Nylander. Big Willie Styles. That's the shot. Sail by. Down in the corner. Vegas cycling around back to the point. No shot yet. Here's a wrister up. That one sails wide. Nobody on the boards. Toronto had all their men in front of the net. Now they come down low. Vegas working it around. Face-off dot. Pass back to the point. Vegas continuing to cycle around. Lots of people moving their feet. Nylander going to block that shot, sending it into the corner. Vegas still with it. Cycling around. Vegas. Holy cow. What a job. Hurdle. Passing it over. Here's a shot. That one sails wide. 42 seconds. Vegas in this zone and counting. Riley up on his man. Tavares coming to help. Comes around behind the net right in front. And Toronto's going to clear this one out down the ice. Holy moly. I apologize. I'm probably going to pronounce your name wrong, but Metuez? Welcome in. And no, Matthews is not back. Matthews expected to return 1 week from tonight, next Wednesday, against the Florida Panthers. And I apologize for butchering your name. McMahon trying to dig this one free. It's going to come out. Vegas going to take it right back. Going to work this through the middle. Eichel up to Dorvev, who I never pronounce his name right either. This one cycling around. Toronto going to steal. Long pass up. Here's McMahon. He's going to chip this one in. McMahon needs to get his confidence back. He needs his swagger back. He's looking timid right now. Minton coming in with some nice forechecking. Stole the puck. He's battling over to Marner. Marner off the boards, is coming around. Timmins up to pinch in. He's going to bring it back to the line. Minton taking a shot. It gets blocked. Right back to Minton. He's going to go on the boards around behind the net. McMahon gets outbeat by his man. Here's Lawrence trying to cycle it up. That's knocked down and taken away. Vegas bringing it out and right back in. Here's Connor Duar with a nice play. He's going to put it in. Jack Eichel going to pick it up, and Eichel going to work this one ahead. Hannafin going to move it. Here comes Vegas. Vegas pitching it into the middle. It rolls on Wall. He's going to make the save as the Vegas player, Burt, kind of stops and gives Wall a little bump. They're going to take a commercial break, end-to-end action, back and forth. Football pitches in UK vary in size. Is it the same with NHL rinks? So, Richard, they are pretty much uniform now. They are the same size. That's right. International is bigger. There was a phase where all the teams were building new arenas, and what was happening is some of those old arenas, the rink was actually a little bit smaller. So you did have some inconsistencies with size, but I think now all of those old rinks are finally kind of done with. So now they're all kind of uniform. I actually wish when they were doing it several years ago, they would have taken that opportunity to build the size bigger. Now, international ice is huge, and maybe that's a little too big, but they certainly could have done a couple of more feet all the way around. The way these players are bigger and faster and stronger, having an extra couple of feet would make all the difference. It would be huge. It would totally change the game. I think it would be for the better. But obviously, too late now. Can't tell these teams to say, hey, take 5 rows out from around the rink. We're going to extend the ice. But it's too bad. It's too bad they didn't take that time. Maybe the next time, the next go around, as they start building new rinks, they'll start to make them bigger. But it would be awesome. And yeah, Rich, it doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be huge. A couple extra feet long, a couple extra feet wide. I think, it would open up the game. It would create more space. It would get rid of that clutching and grabbing. Not completely, but it would certainly help because you'd have more space to get around it. Not bandy size, but bigger for sure. Yeah, exactly. Dion's still like, come on, Knights. Let's go, Knights. When are you going to wake up, Knights? When are you going to come on and play hockey? They're doing a good job, Dion. They are doing a good job. Toronto's they're finding ways to knock the puck away. They're finding ways to force Vegas to make low percentage shots. So good on them for doing that. They're just playing really, really, really good hockey. Thomas is like, I've had enough about the Knights. Nurse could have had more room to avoid. Oh, BD. That's kind of funny, though. Did it on that. Great point. It will widen the face-off circuit. Yeah, I mean, it would just do so much. So much. All right, back from commercial break. Let's go. 13:08 here in period number 2. Vegas right off the draw. Stopping and bringing this one around. Burke back to the line. Here's a long shot. Wall's going to knock this over to the far side. Heads up play there. I don't know if that was intentional, but off the blocker, he knocked it all the way out. Riley going to bring this one in offside.
Well, right now,
hey, Kim, that's right. Go Leafs, go. Kevin, only one penalty so far, and that was the Vegas Golden Knights. It was in Toronto. Morgan Riley sent Vegas to the power play. Vegas has not taken a penalty as of yet.
They stumbled. They were 0-2-1. They said they got to start this 5 game with a real positive. So this game is earmarked.
I met a Vegas fan in real life, and a
tomorrow night against the Ottawa
Oh,
Senators.
Daniel Negreanu. Yeah, Daniel Negreanu is awesome.
Portion in Montreal.
Joey dropping the little emoji, Sam. Love it. Thanks, Joey.
On 399.
It's coming around. A quick shot and a poke check going to knock that one away. Vegas still looking. Sending this one back to the line. Cross ice pass. Here's a blast for the point. Ooh, that one hit Lawrence in the foot. He went down hard. He's a little slow. He's on his knees. He's slow to get on his feet. He's on his feet. He's moving gingerly. He's shaking the buzzards out of that boot. That stings. Back to the line. Another shot, and Lawrence blocks it again. 2 shots off the leg from Lawrence, and another one, and he's hoping they don't shoot that. There's a toe drag and a shot. Wall is going to pounce on it and hang on to it. As Steven Lawrence takes 2 shots off the same foot. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. But that's what hockey's all about, right? Putting your body on the line to make the plays.
One block
Oh,
on the
inside was the
instep, and man, that
inside of the
one hurts.
foot,
Gets
too.
it right
Oh,
in the ankle,
that
and
hurts.
somehow able to come back
And he
make
gets it again.
with
Wow.
that left skate. And then
He's going to go to the bench and tell the trainer to get those ice packs ready for the intermission.
Controlled with his glove, but he's able to find it
Unbelievable.
quickly
Again,
and
thank
get a
you so much
much-needed
for those that
break
have come
there,
in and
allows Lorentz
hit
to
those
get off and
subscribes. We do appreciate it.
everything
If you
reset.
haven't already subbed up to the channel,
shot,
make sure you
6-1
hit that
Vegas here in
subscribe.
the second.
We are 6 subscribers away from our
Leafs
next
are
little
able to win
milestone.
that, and
So we need 6 subs to
Matthew
get to our
Nyes
next
from
set of
7.
10. And there's a huge hit. Oh, goodness. That's going to draw a crowd. And we got a huge fight. Matthew Nyes is in La La Land. He's having a hard time getting up. Simon Benoit is stepping over. The Leafs are dragging Matthew Nyes to the bench. Matthew Nyes is in bad shape right now. He's going to sit down.
That he's okay.
But Simon Benoit jumped right in to step up. Oh my goodness. White Cloud. Matthew Nyes. And his visor's cracked. That's how hard he hit him. Matthew Nyes' visor is cracked. So he comes in and White Cloud hits him right in the face. NHL, if you don't suspend this mother, you know what, for 5 games like Reeves, then you are messed up. This guy came shoulder right to the side of the head. He jumps, he leaves his feet, he hits him in the head. Get this punk out of the game. 5 in a game. You're going to do it to Reeves for what he did to Nurse? This was way worse. He left his feet and he came directly into his face.
Now we just went through this.
Get rid of this son of a gun. White Cloud, you punk. Dirty punk. Gets up and Matthew Nyes like that. Leaves his feet, jumps.
His intent was
Leaves his
to
feet
catch him in the head,
and
but
catches
it's that
him in the
jump
head.
At the end. That to
Get
me is
out.
The biggest problem for White Cloud. If he just follows through with a hard hit,
No
he's
need
fine,
for
but
this
because
at all.
that
He
little
cracked
lift,
Matthew
I think
Nyes'
that-
visor.
and the arm going is
George
the
Peros,
discussion point
you
for
better
the
suspend
officials
this
right
son
now.
of a gun. Are they not kicking him out?
A major penalty against Vegas number 2 is under review.
Major penalty under
We'll
review.
Look at this longer. Kendrick Nicholson
I
and
almost
Eric
swore.
Burlott.
If
You know,
they don't
that's what I
throw
like
this
about the
guy out,
ruling now,
5
to
in
be
a
able to
game,
look at it.
or
You know,
5,
you're-
whatever they call
if
it,
you're an official
hit
there,
to the
it's hard
head,
to just call a 2-minute
I'm gonna
penalty
lose
unless
my
you're both
mind.
Really sure that that's all it was.
This is
So giving them the
this didn't
opportunity
need to be a
call the
penalty
major
at
and
all.
have a
If he
really
did
good
not
look
jump
at
and
it,
hit him in the
I just
chest,
think is the
this is a
right
clean
way
hit.
to function
But
in
he
this kind
leaves
of
his
scenario.
feet and catches him right in the face, right in the side of the
You can
head.
see Benoit is in the box as well, and his
Absolutely
reaction
ridiculous.
to the hit going after him. So we'll see what
Absolutely
comes of that, but
ridiculous. NHL.
Not sure how long
This,
review.
if you're going to suspend Reeves for what he did, this deserves the same,
207 and
if not more. Ryan Reeves,
collision.
yes, he went in for the hit, but that hit became unavoidable the way
Bruce
Nurse
Cassidy.
curled around into him. This is 100%
Maybe
avoidable.
Anticipating the worst here. And
So the fans
Unbelievable.
are watching it on the big screen right now, so
Unbelievable.
They're doing their own
100% a
review.
clean hit. Joseph, I don't know
And
what
as I
planet
said,
you're on, but it's certainly
a
not
real
this.
hard hit. And
This
when you
is
think of
crazy.
those kind of hits, you think
I'm
of
just
what
messing with
Jacob
you, buddy.
Trouba, who does it so often. And
This could have been a
White Cloud's
very clean
good,
hit.
hard player,
This could have
but
been a
it's the
very
lift up
clean
and his
hit
skates off
if he
the ice,
didn't
I think,
jump.
that are the
He
most
could have
problem
stayed on his feet
in the
and
hit.
hit him right
That's
in the
what the fans
chest,
are
and it
reacting
would have been
to
a
as
clean
they're
hit.
watching.
But the fact that he left his feet,
And if
he
they
went
determine
airborne
principal
and hit him in the head.
point of
You
contact
can't
was
do
the
that.
head,
You do have to
likely
keep
be
your
the
head
end
up.
of the
You
game
do.
for
But you can't
White
leave your
Cloud,
feet.
but we'll wait for
And you
them to
can't
make
hit a
that
guy in the
decision.
head. The primary point of contact was his
Discussion
face.
continues.
Still a fair amount of debate, isn't it?
Exactly, Scott. This shouldn't even be a debate. Here's the call.
After review, it was determined that there is no major penalty.
Are you fucking kidding me? What a load of crap!
2 Toronto. 4 minutes. 2 right. 2 minutes.
What happened on Saturday? There's a question in the memory of everybody in this building. That will not sit well with any Toronto fan.
That is such a load of
just
shit.
don't
I'm
see
done with
how-
hockey. I'm done. I'm
You
done.
don't
I'm
call
done.
The principal point of
You're gonna.
contact.
Ryan Reeves was exactly the same as this in a different
chin.
spot on the ice.
And he
This
didn't get
he
the
leaves
body
his
first.
feet.
I-
He
I'm-
jumps
I'm
in
a
the
little
air. The primary point of
surprised at this
contact is the head. These refs are so screwed up, man. This league is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I'm done. I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our last show for a while. I'm not broadcasting this bullshit. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, you're not putting in.
I got to take a break. I'll be back.
White Cloud's motive there. I mean, he's trying to make a hard play and he's trying to be physical. I don't think there's any question about that.
As Brad Treleving said about the play, it was just a hockey play gone bad.
Yeah, and I would call that one the same.
Craig Berube demanding an explanation, and I think he wants a little longer hearing on that. And out of all that, it's a power play.
Yeah, no, on top of it, you come out of that having to kill off a penalty here. And to me, that just doesn't make sense. If White Cloud with the roughing, so he didn't even get a penalty for the hit at all. I think the roughing came with Benoit afterwards. And so that in itself, I mean, if nothing, it should be some 4-on-4 hockey. That's quite surprising.
Steves will serve the penalty. This is one of those penalties that you really want to kill.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Golden Knights onto their second power play of the game, 0 for 1. Here's Theodore. Handing it off to Eichel. He'll fire it in. Wall unable to knock that down. Tanev behind the net. Sends it around. Dorothea back to the line. Theodore. And Eichel shooting. Stopped by Wall with Waugh on the doorstep. Jack Eichel, second in the league in assists. Theodore up top. Challenge there by Dewar. Back to Eichel and across. Here's the shot. Lowell fights it off. And a second save. And he'll cover up. And Dorothea gets cleared from the side of the Leaf net.
Boy, the heat of this game just went up, didn't it? You know, Chris, the Situation Room, the message coming from the Situation Room that it was a good, clean hockey hit. And I'm sure that was what was transferred to Craig Berube and why he was standing and wanting to talk about it. Credit the power play, as we said, it's been one of the best in the National Hockey League. Couple options. Look at the traffic jam in front for Wall, but just took a little bit too much time to get that shot away, and that allowed coming. Here's that hit again. You be the judge at home. I know hockey's a tough game and things happen so quickly, but both skates are off the ice, in my opinion, and principal point.
I was going to say 10 years ago, we might have said the Reeves hit was good because Nurse's head was down.
Right.
That was a good hit by White Cloud, but the game has changed. So the gray area of the call remains and a little confusing for a lot of hockey fans. Here's Theodore back in. Challenged by Holmberg. It's Eichel. Watched by Lorentz. Theodore. And Eichel down low in front. Waugh tried to swivel that, and the stop made by Wall again. Waugh back around with a half-minute remaining. Second time the A unit for Vegas has been out for an extended period of time. It's Eichel back. Theodore returns it to Jack Eichel shooting, and Wall with the stop. He'll hold, and Nick Waugh gets worked over in front.
I mentioned in the pregame show, Luke talking about what the power play likes to do at the Vegas Golden Knights, and the Leafs have done a good job taking away that option down low and then into the slot. So instead, Eichel goes up high. Now he tries that short side, and really good read there by Joseph Wall. It's through a bit of a screen, trying to get it up and underneath the arm, and Wall just squeezes that arm close to his body. Eichel's got that quick release. He can look like he's going to pass off and then tries to fire one through, but Wall read that well through the traffic.
So 18 seconds remaining, and the penalty being served by Steves. Shots now 11-1. Vegas here in the second with the Leafs. Looks like they're going to get an important kill, and it's Marner over the line, trying to slide that through for Minton. Young guy playing in his 5th game, and they won't be afraid of putting him in spots like this. And Hill had to make a tough stop off Fraser Minton, looking to double dip.
You know, there's a couple things going on in your mind here. You just mentioned, okay, you're killing penalties in the National Hockey League. So you're in the offensive zone, but you're playing with Mitch Marner. Just have some patience, have some confidence, and he stays in there. You know, there's only 2 seconds left in the power play, but you know you don't want to get caught. But he read that play efficiently, he read it well, and a good little scoring chance off of it. Looks like he's got a lot of confidence and a lot of poise.
There's a face-off win by Tavares and a shot gloved by Hill as Steeves returns to the ice, and the Leafs are back to full strength as we pass the midway mark of the second period. 9:59 remaining here in the middle frame.
All right. Sorry, I had to go meet up with Kelly and have some of that steak. Thanks for sticking around. Listen, the announcer said it best, right? He left his feet. Primary spot of contact was the head. The NHL is a disgrace. The NHL Players Association is an absolute disgrace. We know that. We've seen it time and time again. There's one set of rules for the National Hockey League, minus Toronto. There's another set of rules for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We've seen Toronto Maple Leafs time in and time again get BS suspensions longer than anybody else. George Parros has a bone to pick because the Toronto Maple Leafs ended his career. And I think George Parros, is an idiot. Now, he didn't make this call. He's Department of Player Safety. He's the one who hands out the suspensions. I agreed with him for the Ryan Reeves suspension. I agreed that Ryan Reeves should have been suspended. That was a gnarly hit on Darnell Nurse. Now, in the Nurse situation, Reeves did reach for the puck. He tried to make a play, and unfortunately, the way it unfolded, in a blink of an eye, those two were going to collide. Reeves tried to pull his shoulder in, tried to protect, but nothing he could do. Flattens him, and I get it. Suspension, 100% agree. In this case, again, and I'll try and find it so we can look at it at intermission. The Vegas player's feet were in the air. He leaves his air. He jumps into the hit. Not only does he jump into the hit, the primary spot of contact was the head. So, two things right now. A, if you jump into a hit, it's an automatic charging call. If you hit to the head, there's a penalty for that. So, I think the NHL really screwed up here. I think it's a bad call by the officials. I don't know if they go to a video review and they talk to anyone in the league office about it. I don't know how that works. But whoever made this call, it's a terrible call. Terrible call. Double standard. Ridiculous. And I have a problem, a very big problem, promoting and supporting a league that is garbage like this.
Flipped by Ekman Larson back in. Tavares.
Here comes Tavares.
Trying to cut inside, following up Nylander.
Nylander with this. He's going to put it in front for Tavares. And a nice chance there.
Tavares comes close. Back comes Schwint. Over to Howden. They're going to call that offside.
And here we go. Ekman Larson going to take a run at a Vegas player. This is what happens, you zebras. When you don't make a call, you're going to let the players police it. Well, now you got to deal with this. And I think the entire Maple Leaf team should jump Vegas and get them thrown out. Have them cancel the game.
You know, I think as a player,
send a message to the officials in the league. Look, you get John Tavares going to drop the gloves.
Officials, right? Then the players start taking advantage of it themselves and start taking the onus.
And yeah, in the Nurse hit, yes, the visor hitting the ice definitely did more, definitely do more damage than the hit. But he still hit him in the head. Joseph, if he keeps his head up, he wasn't looking down. His eyes were down. His head was still up. His head position on that hit doesn't matter. He catches him in the side of the head. It wasn't like he just caught part of it. He caught the whole head. And if I didn't have to sell my firstborn child for this ticket, I'd walk out of the stadium right now. Right, Prep?
raise the
Thank you for the
honor
super
of
chat, Prep. I
Larson.
appreciate that so
The
much.
final takedown by
And
Joe
listen,
Tavares.
I agree. A lot of the time, Leaf fans, we talk with the Leaf blinders on, right? We keep the Leaf blinders on, and that's all we look at.
You know, you start to miss
But
some of
when you
those
compare
calls,
this
and
to the
that's
nurse
when
hit, when you
players get
compare this to
frustrated
other
and
hits
take
around the
matters
league.
into their own hands.
Number 21 and 26, 2 minutes each for roughing. Toronto 95 and 91, 2 minutes
Oh,
each
there
for
you go.
roughing.
It does. Yep.
He was just hiding out at the bench.
So, a couple players on each team going to get some roughing calls. And if I'm Toronto, I keep throwing it. I keep throwing the body.
Don't see this
I
a
keep
lot
running
with
the
East
body.
versus West.
Keep making the
You know,
officials
they
make the
don't- it's kinda
calls.
like even when we get to the Stanley Cup final,
Absolutely
it takes a little
ridiculous.
while to percolate because the East only played twice. You don't
You-
have those
Scott,
same
that's right. This is
rivalries.
100%
If this
now.
was a
Whatever
Boston
happens
game,
from this
you'd
point
think
forward
it's
is
easy
all
to
on the
see these
officials.
kind of emotions.
It is all
That
on the
Gobinkin hit in the
officials
first period
for that
did,
call. It's
got things
ridiculous.
started.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, clearly that should
If that was reversed, if Matthew Nyes went and throws that hit on White Cloud, Matthew Nyes is kicked out of the
Doesn't
game and
affect the
suspended.
manpower.
I would bet you
Both teams have played
$1,000
full
that would be
strength.
the case.
Minton in the middle here with
Hey, opportunity
I'm that
again.
convinced.
You got Tavares in the box there.
Michael
and a
Bunting,
good
yes,
play here
thank
by
you,
Craig
Mark.
Berube. Minton's
Michael
had a pretty
Bunting,
good
Nazem
start.
Kadri.
Had a great shift penalty kill.
There's a
with
history
Marner, and
here.
Now he gets an opportunity to play some 5-on-5.
Jensen, how's it going? Welcome in.
discussion about long-term.
9.5 minutes to go in the sham of a hockey game. Leafs have the lead, so at least we can be happy about that.
Huge numbers.
Tanev back to pick it up, going to send it around.
Boy, he looks like he's got a mature game.
Yeah, this is why Brad Treliving doesn't want to bring a guy up too quickly because people start talking like that.
Me thinking about
Exactly.
Poor Matthew
He's a
Nyes,
period
who's
and a
playing
half
so
into his
good,
career.
doesn't need anything to happen
does
like
have a
that.
goal under his belt, but I hear you.
9 minutes
left,
to go
second
here in the
period.
first period. Vegas going to work
But
this
obviously
cross
the
through the
coach
middle.
likes what he's seen so far. Here's Hurdle across in the middle.
Here's a
and
shot, that one
was
was knocked
blocked
down.
by
We need
Timmins
Grabinkin
as
now to do
Korzak
something.
Went right down the
Over to
main
Bobby
straight.
McMahon, he can't control it.
Hurdle turns
Spinning
it
around,
back.
Hurdle
It's
going to dump
bumped
this
by
back. Vegas
McMahon.
setting it up.
Jay Theodore
I just shoot the puck at the
sends it a
official.
hit. Timmins steps up on Eichel.
I think everybody
Yeah,
wants to
BD,
finish a check right
according
now.
to Brad Marchand, that's what hockey is all about. You're supposed to go out and injure the other team.
Out with Nylander at the moment.
This coming back through. Again, remember, there's no
Grabinkin
Reeves,
taking
there's no
Nyes'
Domi.
spot.
We got Grabinkin.
On his off wing. Nylander
To flip
sliding
this
it
one
through.
in, Toronto
Holberg
sliding it
centered
through.
it. Nobody there.
There's a nice hit. Thank you.
Grabinkin gets a jolt
Grabinkin
in on
throwing a nice
Colasar,
hit.
who took a number. Flipped down
This
into the
flipped
lead
down in the
zone,
corner.
and hop off the
There's
ledge, and a heavy
Tanev
hit
gets
there by
taken down
Wall.
hard into the boards by Wall.
On Tanev.
Grabinkin, he's going to cycle this back around, trying to get it out. He does.
Things
Here comes
escalating.
Lorenz.
Lorentz
Lorenz going to flip this in
will
the
dump it
corner. Lorenz
There's Lorentz
skipping
going
around.
after
He's going to pick it up. Goes by Peter Angelo.
Lorentz
Peter Angelo
cycling
falls
around
to
the
the
near
ice.
side. Tanev moves
Back
up.
over is Tanev.
Brings
Tanev
it in
sending
deep
this
for
one
Dewar.
around.
He's wrapped up along
Toronto
the
doing a
boards
nice
by
job in the
Hanifin.
corner. Lorenz
Comes
playing this back to the
Tanev.
point. Here's a
His
long shot.
is
That one gets blocked.
It
Vegas
is
going to try and chip
chipped
it by
away
Tanev.
Cal Burke.
Running in. Tanev able
gets
to get that
back in a
puck
hurry.
back. Going to cycle it around. Riley
Morgan
going to move
Riley
this one up.
Up in center.
Joseph,
Now
how's it
doesn't
going?
reach
The hit on
down.
Theodore.
It
That was not
poaching
called penalty.
at the Vegas line.
And Joseph, I said right away, absolutely, it should have been called a
Burke
penalty.
deep
Hit him
into
right
the
in the
zone.
numbers.
Tanev back with Barbashev on the forecheck. Riley flips it to center.
That absolutely should have been a
Down
penalty.
the ice, and they're gonna call
There's an
that
icing call against Toronto.
against Toronto.
But that hit was not nearly as bad.
Discover
Not nearly as bad as that hit on Nice. Monty, how's it going? That's right, BD. BD. Send him in there. Have to agree with you. NHL sucks when it comes to the Leafs. It's not just the Leafs. You know, there are bad calls in every single game. But when it's a dangerous play like that, like, come on. The refs say they ruled it a good hockey play. So apparently a good hockey play means you can now leave your feet. You can jump into your opponents. You can leave your feet to throw a hit. Refs say it's a good hockey play. I would be jumping into every person I could find. That's absolutely atrocious that they set that precedent, that leaving your feet is now okay. According to these officials in today's game, you can jump into your hits. All right, back from
Whitecloud
first
on the
break.
ice
Let's go.
Together here.
Cake Boss, what's up?
As
NHL's becoming
Carlson's in on this
embarrassment.
faceoff
Absolutely.
against Duerman, wins the
Absolutely
draw.
it is.
Back to Theodore. Here's Whitecloud. Jay Theodore stepping up and getting turned back by Nylander. Behind the
Thank
net,
you for hitting those
Carlson.
subscribes, by the way.
There's
We are
Carlson flipping
5
it out in
subs
front.
away now from our next
Carlson with a
milestone.
pair of
If
goals
you haven't already
in the
subscribed,
final
hit
couple
that
of minutes.
subscribe. We need
In
5
Utah,
subs.
Capping a
Refs have been
comeback
told to stick their finger on the
in Salt
stick.
Lake City
Right,
last
Theo?
weekend for Vegas.
There's a takedown by Connor Timmins. He's going to get a penalty now, and rightly
There's
so.
an obvious penalty against Connor Timmins.
Yeah, that's a play you just can't make. You know you're a little fatigued. You've been under duress, but this is a no-brainer. As he
So
just
Timmins
grabbed
grabs
around
the Vegas
shoulders
player and
spun
throws him
around.
down. You can't do that.
I'm not sure what the argument could possibly be. You take a look here. You're at the end of a shift, but
You call it a hold. Not only was it a hold, he wraps the stick around him and grabs
pretty
the
much a
other
hold
side
call
like he had him in a
100% of the time,
chokehold.
and Berube
They can't
knows
do that, and Berube has a 4-letter word to say about the officials.
Well, the third power play.
Well, with an
being
ing on the end.
for the Golden Knights. Leafs have yet to have a power
That's a
play
legit
chance
call,
tonight.
and yeah, the Leafs have not had a power play tonight.
This Knights team has had streaks of 5, 3,
So
and 3
no Toronto
straight
power play.
games with power play goals, and that's
Putting
early on
Vegas,
in
who has the
season.
number
They-
2
they've
power
been
play in the league, back
pretty
on it.
deadly when they've
He's
been
going to
getting
do a
on
reverse
track.
hit on him. So penalty in the league game.
Draw, but
Gerard,
the Leafs able to
right? We
control
saw a
it.
huge
Gets
reverse
the
hit
lead,
in
played
yesterday's
off the
Panther
boards,
game.
and out to
That
center.
no
Power
call.
play brought to you by Royale, Tiger
So
Towel,
I
Paper
guess
Towel,
throwing a
Free
reverse
Cup
hit is
messes.
only a penalty
Here
if you're a
comes Theodore.
Maple Leaf fan.
Sending it
If
across.
you're on another
They
team, you
kick
can throw
back to
reverse
Eichel.
hits all day.
Last
A la
one into the
Pasternak.
zone, Jack Eichel
A la Kachuk.
takes a long look, it turns back.
Vegas setting it up, 6:10 to go. Toronto's going to steal and shoot this one all the way down.
Just too predictable again, trying to go to that down low.
And
then
Leafs
hit
still
the
have the lead. Leafs
seam
still have
bumper,
that
and a
lead.
Great read and a good stick by Tanev to turn it
You
away.
can do anything you like.
There's
Refs
always
might just
picked up
ignore.
by
Nothing to see
Lawrence.
here.
Steven
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Here's shorthanded, a shot right on.
To make a save
Nice job there by
shorthanded.
Steven
Nice
Lawrence.
chance for Lawrence. Now Theodore through center. After Hurdle. Again, 6 power play goals for Tomas Hurdle.
Trevor, a few
on the
shots
season.
at the refs. Right, Kevin?
Good work by Lawrence.
Sorry, I
Now
meant to
he'll
clear it
peel
off the
into
boards.
pitch at a change, and Mitch Marner checks
Here
in.
comes Eichel, bringing it up.
Along with
Eichel in
Pontus
over the
Holmberg.
line. Going to send
Eichel
this one
fires it
around.
That'll end up on a Leaf stick. Played to the
Toronto
line,
going to
but
play
not
it to
out.
the line, not
Kept
out.
in by Hannafin.
Vegas keeping
Here's
this one in.
Hurdle.
Back to the point again.
Noah Hannafin. Hurdle
Cross the ice.
and
That's
that
going to hop
bounce
over
the
Eichel's stick and come out.
And back out to center. And the Leafs
Toronto going to flip this
play
one
a little
in.
deeper. That was just out of the reach
Here
of
comes
Marner.
Vegas.
Thought about
5:05 to go. 30 seconds left in the penalty.
makes a play to tie up Carlson.
Marner skipping it
Back
to
to
the line. It's
Hannafin.
held in. Moving it around.
Back to
Here's a
Hannafin
long
once
shot
again.
right
A
on.
shot
Wall
through
makes
the
a save.
track.
Then Waugh going to put this off the boards and all the way down the ice.
Under 5 minutes remaining here in the second period.
Oh, Paul, they won't.
One
They
shot
won't.
on this power play.
I would be
Barbashev back
shocked.
in. Trying to slide that through.
I would be
Jake McCabe is
absolutely
there.
shocked if they did.
Turned into traffic. Four-man board battle.
Penalty has expired. Back to
On
even
the
strength.
scene. Outlet there in the Leafs.
Toronto going to try to hit the man coming out of the box. They couldn't, so this is going to go to length for icing. An icing call with 4:26 to go. They're going to take a little stoppage in play here. Oprah's management team is not going to like that I'm working on her landing gear angry. Not at home. That's funny. Yes, please
Didn't
make
look up
sure
and see,
Oprah's
okay, I
landing
got Jack
gear
Eichel.
is
That's
okay.
a forward trying to play D, so he rushed the shot a little bit. Might have, in retrospect,
We
a
don't
little
need
bit
anything
extra
else to be
time as
playing
Eichel was
by
kind of
Eichel.
scrambling, not that
I think
comfortable
that
getting
if
back
Reeves was in,
defensively
he
and
would
having to
take
skate
a
backwards.
good shot at one of their star players.
Another good
No,
penalty
probably
kill
not,
after
Travis. I don't
power
think he
play
would take a run at one of their
opportunity to tie the
star
game
players.
again for Vegas, foiled by some
We
solid
haven't
penalties.
seen Reeves really do much in terms of
Intermittent on
dropping the
draw,
gloves
but it
this year.
comes back to the line.
He might try and hit one of their fourth
Triangular
line,
shot
you know,
is
somebody that is irrelevant.
off Colasar
And I don't
back
want to
into the
see
corner.
somebody
Played
take a
back
run
to
at
the
a star
line, and
player.
Pietrangelo will have to regroup it there.
I don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Braden McNabb.
I just want to send a message, right? To the officials and to the league. Enough's enough.
And a chance there goes wide as McCabe and Dewar unable to make the connection.
Back to the
Colasar to
line.
Here's
Here's a long
Pietrangelo,
shot that's
and
deflected
that's
up.
off the stick
Going to be
here.
out of play.
Out of play. So just under 4 minutes remaining.
They're going to take another little commercial break here. It's absolutely crazy. Only one guest might have had Reeves not put his shoulder to the head of nurse. White Cloud fight would settle it down. Yeah, I agree, Rich. I agree, right? Somebody dropped the gloves. That's the unwritten rule, right? If you're going to do something, you're going to hurt one of my players, you got to stand up and fight. So we need a Maple Leaf player needs to go and drop the gloves with them. They need to go and take them. And the only person that can do it is Grabinkin. And, you know, it's a tall order to ask of a young kid coming in and making his debut to say, hey, we need you to go fight this guy. But we see it all the time, right? You're going to hit my guy. You got to own up to it. You got to drop the gloves. Marner should drop them. Listen, Tavares was going at it. Tavares was getting in there. He takes a roughing penalty. But they got to do something. I mean, it's just unfortunate. It's just an unfortunate situation. If this was any other team, the guy would have been kicked out of the game. 100%. Yeah, you know what, Paul? It's so hard, right? Because timing is a big factor. You got to get that timing. William, we haven't seen Nye's return. He has not come out. He looked in La La Land when he got hit. So we don't know. I'm checking some resources now. Social media, by the way. Carlo Koliakovo says on Twitter or X, how the refs didn't call this a major penalty is absurd. I don't know how much more blatant of a headshot you need to see. This is from Carlo Koliakovo. So a lot of people, Mike Johnson saying, why was there no penalty? A hit to the head. Leafs Poppy. Reeves suspended 5 games and not even a major for the hit against Nyes. So many people factoring in. The Hockey News posting surveys. Everybody's jumping in to get some clicks and likes here. All right, back from commercial break. Let's go.
Lorentz, a second shot stop.
Joseph Wall doing a good job.
Cover up. How about Steven Lorentz?
So nothing, Leafs PR, nothing out yet on the return. Sometimes they will post and say if a player is not going to return. Nothing posted yet. We will keep an eye on that. Matthew, absolutely. Yeah, William, we're gonna take a look. If I can find a good copy, we'll take a look at it. We'll break it down.
Holmberg on this draw. Wall gets waved, so much hurdle. It takes face-off.
Zoran, what's going on? Welcome in, buddy. I thought I said hello to you already.
Off the drop.
But welcome in.
Again. Dump deep for
This down in the corner. Vegas with it. 3:40 to go. Lori, hello there. Welcome in.
Centers. It'll come back to McNabb.
Quick shot. Again, Joseph Wall going to make that stop. Hang on to it. The intensity is all but disappeared, which is unfortunate.
was asked if he remembered his first, and here it is. Strangely enough, we realized you were on the ice in this game. That's
so
not you,
hockey
though.
has changed
Dan
over the
Frawley
years, right? Hockey has
Craig
changed
Berube,
over the years for
who
sure.
ended up with 26
You used to be able to get away with a lot. Look at
24
Scott
of them
Stevens,
coming
right?
in the second
Scott
period
Stevens hits
alone.
everything
So
that flew, and he would hit in the head all the time. How many careers did Scott Stevens have? Scott Stevens would not last the season. He would be suspended and thrown out for the whole year so fast for hitting like that.
How do you make an impact? Well, it's not going to be putting a puck in the net. And
Henry,
he
go,
laughed
Leafs,
about it
go.
This morning with the media saying, my memory is they had more penalty minutes than ice time for sure.
Yeah, I don't think Craig ever had a 26.
He's coming around. Here's a shot from the point.
Puck loose
Knocked down in front. Another shot. And another stop. Don't let White Cloud score.
Cal Berkey's had a couple of
Back
chances
around,
tonight.
playing this one
Pass
across.
across. Leafs stuck in their own zone again. Robertson with a block. Trying to get it out. And does. Working ahead.
Here comes Ekman Larson.
He's
He's going to roll this one down. Trying to bring this one
By
across.
Theodore. Dewar trying to get
All
it
right,
back.
Natter Holmes says, get
Up
that
loose
wave
for
going.
Minton.
Get those hands.
Off the end board for
Get
Robertson.
those wave hands
Tries to
up.
kick it
Get
back
them
to the
going.
line. Dropping his stick was Burke. But Carlson able to play it out
Vegas
to
going to bring it
center
out.
ice.
taken away by Connor Dewar. Dewar going to throw this one back around. Ladies and gentlemen, we still need 5 more subscribers. If you have not hit that subscribe, kindly consider hitting that subscribe. We're looking for 5 subs
extremely well. There's 2
to help us kind of get back on track
there
here.
by the Vegas Golden Knights on that pressure.
Here comes Vegas, long pass across.
Tanner Pearson
Down the corner, Tanev cycling it around.
Pearson, a Kitchener product, as
Here's
is
Bobby
Lorentz.
McMahon playing
And
this one
Forrest
up.
Schwint, so they're all from the Kitchener-Waterloo area.
All the way out, tipped down the ice, no icing call. Hill out to play this around. Bobby McMahon turns the wrong way. Vegas going to throw this up the middle. That's missed. And this is going to be an icing call. Nanu, absolutely. There it is. The hands are coming in. Virtual wave is going around. And I apologize for the language earlier, but I was really, really angry. Furious. 52 shot attempts by Vegas, 27 shot attempts by the Maple Leafs. Total shots are 26-12. Leafs only had 5 shots this period.
And he's had a good second period here with some pressure chances.
2 minutes to go.
Well, didn't start well for him. An injury before what was his scheduled
Right, Mark?
first start of the season. When he
Kathleen,
did get
I
back
might
to
take
the
you
net,
up
it
on
was
that.
a rough outing against Columbus, but he's been terrific ever since. Here's Verbeek trying to give it back to
Aiden, then you'll
Nylander.
have to go watch it on TV, my friend.
Oliver
There's something
Ekman-Larsson
called
moves
copyright.
down low. Verbeek couldn't knock that down. Morgan Riley plays it back into the corner. Around it goes. And
This coming around. They're going to flip this down the
Flips it
ice.
ahead. Michael trying to work his way into the Leaf
Some
zone.
body
Following up is Pearson. Here's Eichel.
Ooh, Ulysses, I'll take that. I like that. Here comes Willie. Willie bringing it down. Taking a look in.
Over the line, chops it into the corner.
Screaming to a
On it is
fellow.
Holmberg. Trying to work it free forward for Bacon. Who's moved up here.
Here's
Plays
Timmins.
it
Timmins
there.
cross
Atkinson
ice. Nylander
denies.
intercepts it. That wasn't intended for him. Now he's going to
Now
play
gets
this
it to
back.
Benoit.
Toronto
Behind
down
the
low.
net for Bacon.
Gurbenkin. He's going to kick this back to the line over to Nylander in the high
Elias
slot.
Nylander.
Passing it down.
And he
Someone
gets it to
shoot.
Gurbenkin. A
There's the
chance,
shot.
that
And it's blocked.
He
Gurbenkin in front. Nylander, 1 shot, 2 shots. He hits 2 goalposts. Oh my goodness.
The Knights will send it down
This
the
coming
ice.
all the way down the
Benoit
ice. An icing
with a
call
heavy
is
hit there.
William Nylander with some great
Pietrangelo.
opportunities.
Pietrangelo also got the puck in the face after that.
Oh,
shot by
Pietrangelo took a
Gurbenkin.
puck in the face.
Just a
Surprised
great
that
job of attacking
Toronto
the
didn't
net
get a
with couple of
penalty
quick
for
passes.
shooting the
Watch
puck in
nifty
Vegas'
move,
face.
Gets it back to the point. Now gets himself in
No,
an opening.
Dan, no.
And
I
Nylander
prefer
finds
not.
him, goes right up with off of his knee up into his head, and on the doorstep.
A
Nylander
good
gets
chance
2
there by
wraps at it.
Nylander.
I think Pietrangelo is just trying to get through this shift. Instead, Benoit forces another hit, and you could see the end result. He's able to make a change.
Pietrangelo in some discomfort as he took
Chris,
that
I was assuming it was
puck
the
into the
puck.
cheek,
Was it a
but it
follow
kind of
through
looks
on
like
his
the
stick? One of
visor.
two, but it looked like it went off his kneecap and right up into his face.
And Nylander is suspended for hitting the goalpost.
Triton,
Triton, that's about the way it would go.
5 there. Does get to the bench.
William Nylander suspended 5 games because he hit 3 goalposts, and only 2 is the max.
Fraser Minton's first NHL goal.
They're going to flip this one in. 30 seconds left to go in the period.
Vegas 0 for 3 on the power play.
Vegas
in
going
the
to steal,
game.
putting it in front.
Centering pass
Wall
here
going to kick it over to
off the
Tavares.
stick of
Tavares
Nolan
cycling
Tavares.
around. He's going to work
Back
this
under
down low.
pressure.
If only teams could
Played
beat
to
him and replace the
Ekman-Larsson.
ref. Oh my God,
Flip
prep.
ahead
Could you
is
imagine?
Redirected out.
That would be outstanding.
And now one last attack, perhaps.
That
That's
would be
been rejected. Laid
outstanding.
out by McMahon. Tavares, late stages.
Excuse
of
me,
the period.
Eric Furlat,
Tapped
you have
over
been
Riley.
voted off the
To
ice.
the net in a
Please
hurry, and
report
they
to the
run out of
change
time.
room and send your replacement
Here
in.
in,
As the
hard
horn
hitting.
is going to go and we are going to intermission. Thank you, Prep, for the super chat. So the Maple Leafs hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Oh, all right. Let's go talk about this. Let's talk about this. When we break it down, 26-13, the shots on net in favor of Vegas. Hits are 17 apiece. 18-16 faceoffs won. Vegas is ahead there. 0 for 3 Vegas on the power play. Toronto has not had a power play chance yet. Surprising. 10 giveaways for Toronto, 8 for Vegas, 5-3 takeaways, 20 block shots for Toronto. What a heck of a number. 8 for Vegas. When we look at the penalties in this period, Benoit had 4 minutes for roughing against White Cloud. Not going to say anything more. White Cloud got 2 minutes roughing against Benoit. So how come Benoit gets 4 minutes for roughing, but White Cloud only got 2 minutes for roughing? And he got no penalty for charging, even though he left his feet. No penalty for hitting to the head. Ekman Larson roughing against Howden. Howden roughing against Ekman Larson. Holtz roughing against Tavares. Tavares roughing against Holtz. And then Connor Timmins for the hold. He gets the call. All right, let's let me turn this down a little bit so I can hear. Andrew, how's it going? John, oh John, I'm peachy, my friend. I'm peachy. All right, let's see if I can find a good angle to bring this in, because there's some other angles that were coming out and they were better than the one I kind of had earlier on here. So give me a moment just to cycle through these. Okay, we'll start with these. Oh, this one might be a good angle. Yep. We're going to start here. We'll scroll. Oh, what's this other one? That's the aftermath. All right, let's bring this up. Sorry, Sam's busy talking to himself. The NHL has left the building. Chuck, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, let's take a look at this hit, shall we? Let me just format this appropriately enough. All right, so what we're going to do. Okay, so we have a couple different angles we're going to look at. I'm going to try and keep it all within the same format. And I'm going to try and do this in a little bit of slow motion so we can break it down. So here in the play, here is Matty Nyes. Matty Nyes coming around. You see, now look, his head is up. He is looking straight ahead. When he was back over here, he looked down for a second, but his head is up. And I apologize. I forget the gentleman who kept saying, keep your head up, keep your head up. His head was down, his head was down. I'm trying to scroll back, but it was way far. Anyways, you can see here, his head is up. Hey, Daniel, his head is up. He's looking. Here's setting up for the hit, right? In this case, if the hit stays the way it is here, I am A-okay because it's a clean hit. Nyes here, he sees the hit coming, right? Which again, he knows it's coming. His head is up. He braces. He lets the puck go. He braces. You can see he's set for the hit. Right here, look at the legs. Look at the legs. Knees bent, jump. Knees bent, jump. He's like a frog. Boing, boing, boing. Right? He jumps. Where's the initial contact? Right in Matthew Nyes' face. If we move this ahead, you'll see, look where the feet end up. Look where the feet, his feet are in the air. He goes from a fully extension, knees bent, jumps into the face, the side of the head of Matthew Nyes. Right? Here, let's listen in to hear what they have to say.
Matthew Nyes out of this game. Sam, you called the situation room. What's the justification for no call?
It was really simple. It was a clean, good hockey hit. And so, at first blush, because the game
they're
moves
calling
so
it
fast,
a good,
it might
clean
give the
hockey
indication
hit.
that White Cloud leaves his feet. He's working through the check. But when you have the opportunity to review it, and that's why this mechanism is in place, now you get the opportunity to slow it down, look at a number of different angles, and then realize that it's a clean hit. Now,
so
you know, on with George Peros at the start of the year, this principal
I'll talk
point
about that
of
in a second.
contact. That is not necessarily how it's ruled anymore. Is this a clean hit? Now, you look at Nyes, he's got his head down. There's the
Nyes'
contact
head
there,
isn't
and you
down.
see
He's
White
looking
Cloud
straight
working
ahead.
through the body, and then the head afterwards. So that's the.
So
it was a real simple explanation.
This
The
is
phone call
showing
lasted
the
about 20
scam
seconds
of
with the situation
the
room. Good, clean
broadcasters
hockey
trying to
hit,
make
as
this
it was
not a
deemed.
big deal.
Yeah, and that's what we
to
saw.
cut
And
this
I think
down. They're trying to say this is not a headshot. They're saying it's a good hockey hit, right? Where is the first point of contact? Where is the first point of contact? Matthew Nyes' head is up. He's looking up. Where is that first point of contact? It is exactly the side of the head. It is exactly the side of the head. Colby Armstrong, shame on you. Shame on you, Colby Armstrong, for defending this. This is where the NHL is working with the media to say, hey, this isn't a big deal. It's a clean body check. The fact that you have an ex-player like Colby Armstrong saying this is a good hockey hit is a freaking disgrace. He leaves the feet. He jumps. He jumps. They're saying he didn't leave his feet. His feet here are in the air. Look at his legs. He's down. He leaps into him. The follow through, both his feet are in the air. How do you say, how NHL media, how Sportsnet media, can you say with a straight face, he did not leave his feet? His feet are clearly in the air. How can you say he did not leave his feet? Shame on you, Colby Armstrong. Shame on you, Sportsnet. What a disgrace. So, again, primary point of contact, the side of the head, I'll show a different angle in a second, leaves his feet. Okay, I'm going to scroll this to the next one. If we bring this, let me pause it so I can scroll. Again, Knies' head is up. He sees the hit coming. So again, shame on you, NHL and Sportsnet, for saying his head was down. He's looking at him coming in for the hit. Look at that. The first thing that makes contact, the arm into his side of his face. Look at his head. He's doing this. It hit him so hard, he's doing this, right? He's turtling. Hits him in the head and follows through, leaving his feet. Let's look at the other angle. Let's look at the third angle, right? This one is very similar to the other one. It's a little bit more behind. Again, head is up. First point of contact is the blue bucket right up top. How can you dispute this and say it's not a headshot? So, Cake Boss, the feet comes up after the follow through, but he's leaping into the hit. So what he's doing is this. Right? You can see from the first angle, the knees are bent as he plants. He then extends and leaps. So yes, the feet are going to end up off the ground as the hit is in motion because he jumps into the hit. Yes, Gerard, thank you. And I don't have a picture of that. His visor was cracked. His visor was cracked. So that's the hit. It's absolutely a travesty. Absolutely. And I don't think there's a shot here after. No, there's not. I really would have liked to see the crack on the visor. Let's look at this other one from earlier on, because Grabinkin hit a Vegas player, Theodore, from behind, and I don't want Vegas fans to say, Sam, you're biased. Sam, you're biased. So here's Grabinkin, and I said when this happened, how was this not called? Right? Grabinkin comes up, right on the numbers, gives him a little bit of a hit into the boards. This absolutely should have been a boarding penalty. 100%. 100% this should have been a boarding penalty. So for all the Vegas fans out there that say, Sam, you're biased, this 100%, and I said it when it happened, this should have been a boarding penalty. But that's what it is. So I'm going to see if I can find a picture of that cracked helmet. And I don't know if anyone has it. So let me do a quick search here. But that's pretty much what was going on. I am gonna find it. I am gonna try and post it as a short, so we can see all the people coming to the defense, saying how Maple Leafs fans are whiners and crybabies and all the things that people who hate the Maple Leafs always say. But we are gonna post that so we can kind of break it down. I am trying to find to see And if you know where that picture is, let me know and I'll see if I can find it. I wonder if anybody got a screenshot of it, because they had a nice close up, but it's tough to scroll through, hoping that somebody captured it. And of course, it doesn't really come up in any type of order. Let's see. It's unfortunate that these things are so hard to find. Let me do a quick search here. See if we can get here. Oh, those are all old. I saw Matthew Nye's update, but not an update from now. That was an old one. What are the odds? No, doesn't look like anybody has it posted here. Darn, that's too bad. Anyways, I'm sure you'll see it. I'm sure you'll see it coming up tomorrow. There will be pictures for sure. You'll see lots of video. You'll see lots of commentary. Again, we will have it posted so you can watch it in full speed. But I think it's ridiculous. I think, maybe did these guys go far enough? No, they didn't. What happened in the melee following it is they literally had to drag him off the ice, and he was sitting on the bench, and the camera panned right up on him. And wait. Yeah. All right. We're good. So let me back this up. Okay. Bring this back up. All right, so here we go. So here's Knies. Now this is after the hit has occurred, right? After the hit, Simon Benoit steps up on his man, kind of fills him in a little bit. Good job, Benny. You can see here in the background, Matthew Knies, he's having trouble getting up. The Leaf players, I'm like trying to point, the Leaf players are reaching over the bench to grab Matthew Knies, and you can see, I think, is that Steven Lorentz? Can I zoom in on that? No, it's Marner. Marner with the hand on the back trying to drag Knies to say, we're gonna help you off the ice here. So they get Knies on the bench. You can see they're helping him off. They're sitting him down. If we skip forward a little bit, Knies is like, what planet am I on? And right here, you can see in the corner, right here, his visor cracked. Like, come on. His visor is cracked. Now, this probably didn't happen from the hit, because the hit would have happened on the other side of the head. But he obviously hit the ice with such impact that it cracked his visor. I mean, that is just crazy. You expected a bigger crack. You know how hard those things are? They don't break. They don't break. The fact that he chipped it like that, I mean, absolutely crazy. Those visors do not break. Anyways, enough to say about that. We know there's nothing more that's going to come out of it. I don't even think there's going to be a hearing. They're not going to look at this. Leaf fans, we're going to scream bloody murder. We're going to scream how ridiculous this is. And nobody's going to care. And it's going to be done. And it's going to move on. Thank you, Sam. In real time, that is a leap in his head. He should be gone for the season. I don't know about the season. I mean, but this should be an automatic 5-game suspension. It should be 5 in a game. Like, he should be tossed. And that's the problem, right? How is certain headshots deemed a shot to the head? And here it's a leaving the feet, right? It's a charge because he jumped, and a shot to the head deemed a good hockey play. That's where the issue is, right? How is that a good hockey play? Maybe that's a good hockey play in 1986. It's ridiculous. Again, if this is any other team, Leaf player is gone. If this is Nazem Kadri or Michael Bunting playing for Toronto, they're gone for 10, 15 games. It's crazy. 5 games is a slap on the wrist. Are we going to wait for someone to become... Yeah, I mean, Dan, it's crazy. And again, I'm not condoning what Grabinkin did earlier on. He should have had a penalty as well. But this hit is just ridiculous. And for Sportsnet to come out and say Matthew Knies' head was down, his head was up. He was looking at the play where he was skating. You can see he spots the hit coming, and he tries to brace and protect himself. He wasn't looking down at the puck. His head was not down. I mean, I understand, right, the role of the media and how they play. They want to downplay this a little bit. But that's the good thing is I'm allowed to speak my mind. I'm allowed to speak freely, which clearly Colby Armstrong in the Sportsnet panel is not allowed to do. They're not allowed to speak freely for fear of repercussions. But this is just a dirty hit, so it's ridiculous. We employed 2 refs for that crap. Right, Paul? 2 refs on the ice. Nobody sees it. Nobody calls it. Now, I guarantee, right, it happens. They look at it on the ice. They say it's a good hockey hit. I don't know if that call came from the official on the ice or that apparently seemed to come from the war room is what the Sportsnet panel was saying. But in this game today, if that is a good hockey hit, then Oliver Ekman-Larsson's hit was a good hockey hit that he got fined for. Why did he get fined? Why is Oliver Ekman-Larsson running bodies and he's getting penalties and fines for all of them? It makes no sense. Yeah, Gerard. I mean, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Penalties are determined by positioning on a bell curve. It seems Road Warrior, right? Like, absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, after all that, the Maple Leafs are ahead 1-0. They're battling through this. I haven't seen any update on Knies. Hopefully, he will return. Unfortunately, when the officials don't have to be accountable to anybody, this is the kind of crap that happens. Put the referee in front of the media. Make them feel the pressure of the media's comments, right? The winning coach and the losing coach have to go in front of the media. Put the officials in front of the media. Have them answer the questions. Why are we protecting them? Calling the ice, we don't like how the Leafs hit the puck for, right? It's crazy. Should have been a match penalty for charging and roughing and Travis, 100%. I agree. I agree with you. All right, Joey, take care, buddy. Thanks for everything. So, listen, that's the end of the intermission. We're going to go to the third period. Hopefully, Toronto can hang on. Hopefully, Matthew Knies is okay. I mean, this is just so ridiculous, and it's so unfortunate that this has to happen. Thank you for the thumbs down, by the way. Appreciate it. I'd still like to know what you don't like, why you feel it's warranted to give a thumbs down. All right, let's go. Third period is underway. By the way, if you're still here who gave those 2 thumbs down, let me know what you don't like because I'd love to know. I have a feeling it's the same handful of people that come in every day and hit those thumbs down because they got nothing better to do. They won't provide feedback, so appreciate the interaction. All right, let's go. Let's see how this one is going to play out for us.
Wall under the net to play that.
Wall going to play it around. Ekman-Larsson moving this one up.
Ice time, 15 and a half minutes through the opening 2 periods of play.
Dion, I'm not a huge soccer fan, to be honest with you. When Canada is involved, I'll pay a little bit of attention and we might stream, but I'm not a huge soccer fan. Here this comes the other way. Vegas looking to work this one out. Oh, Kick Boss, thank you very much. I appreciate it. No, Gerard, I know exactly who it is. I know, well, I don't know 100%, but I have a feeling I know who it is.
At least to start the third period, not likely.
Same person who likes to buy their way through YouTube. This one is going to get knocked down in the corner. Here's a shot deflected up, and that's going to go out of play. Tavares getting the stick in the way.
That's a big save there for
They hate us
Joseph
because they
Wall.
ain't us. Aaron, I love that. That is
Just
great.
finds himself a
They
little
hate us because they ain't
crisscross
us.
Here as Eichel comes to the outside, and
That's
he's
a really
looking
good one.
past the whole time. Little dropper knows that he's got Barbashev
You got welcome
right
in if you're
there.
coming
Joseph
back in.
Wall was out aggressive enough to stay
Thank you
tall
for hitting
enough
those
to get that
subscribes.
one
Couple
right on
people
the
coming in and
shoulder.
hitting that button.
There's a heck
We
of a
need
good
3
chance here
more
early
subscribers.
in the
Just
third
3.
period, as you said,
So if you
31
haven't
goals.
subscribed, please do consider hitting that
The
subscribe.
Vegas Golden Knights
We
have
need
scored
3
in the third frame.
subscribers to go
Off the draw,
for
one by
tonight's
Tavares.
goal.
Tanev an outlet and Marner away at center.
This coming down over the line, down around in the corner. I'll check back in a
First
moment.
man to it. Knocked
This
off
around,
stride
Bobby
by
McMahon
Whitlock.
going to cycle it back.
Penalty
Here's
coming up
Marner.
on the play.
Marner playing this
He's gonna
back
get
to
the
the
first
line.
power play.
Toronto holding it in. Delayed penalty coming up. Vegas is actually going to get a penalty. I can't believe it. Here's a sharp shot. That one's going to get knocked down and go hit the mesh. So the Vegas Golden Knights finally going to go to the box. The Maple Leafs going to get a chance to extend their lead.
Just reaching, gets just the one hand in. You know,
And
you
it's
only got
White
one hand
Cloud,
on
I
your
think,
stick,
is
but
going
he
to go
looked
for the trip
back
on
immediately,
Tavares.
and anytime you get that stick out into the hand area, a little can
Let's
opener,
go.
and the call goes. So one good chance early to start for the
The
Vegas
White
Golden
Cloud
Knights.
goes
Good
to the
save by
box.
Wall, now a power play
White Cloud
opportunity.
shouldn't be in this hockey
Try
game,
to get a little bit of
but he's
breathing
going to go to the
room
box.
for the Maple Leafs.
Leaf 16.
Aaron, I didn't even notice you come in. Welcome in, Aaron.
8 for 15 splurge. They're one of their last 10.
Fraser Minton.
Well, where does Fraser
He gets some
Minton
time here on the
fit
power
in on
play.
this power
Tavares
play?
to
Be
take the
interesting
draw.
to watch.
Wins it back to Marner at the point.
For him.
It's like he goes net front.
Marner.
This
He's going to
has
throw
it.
this one through. That one's going to go wide. Nylander going to intercept. Playing it over, a little bump pass. Not a good pass by Marner, giving it away, and this is going to be dumped all the way down
He tried
the
to
ice.
get anything he could there. He had the stick, but he also tried to follow it up with his skate.
Rich,
Unable to
the
get a piece of
Ryan
that,
Reeves
flew by.
hit as well as this
Riley
one.
kicks it back to Nylander, who
Here comes Nylander. He's going to walk in over the line.
stay out
Can't
for
bring it in. This comes all the way back down to the Leafs side of the
Goes that
ice.
long, and they're turned
Morgan
back
Riley
in.
picking it up. Riley going to move
Riley
across.
ahead.
Here comes Marner. Marner sending it across. Tavares. Back to Marner.
Back to
Marner
as they get it
to
set.
Riley. Back to Marner. He's got space. He tries to feed it into Tavares with a shot. That's going to hit the post. Another post for Toronto. Tavares in front to Nylander. He shoots. Great save by Hill. Back to Riley to Marner. He shoots and a huge shot block. And it's picked up by Vegas. 2-on-1 shorthanded. Here comes Vegas sending it across. And they miss. Wall cutting down the angles.
On a 2-on-1 counter, it's
Here comes 2-on-1. Marner and Nylander. Nylander, what are you doing? He shoots. He scores. That's what he's doing. Up yours, Vegas. White Cloud takes the penalty and Nylander makes them pay. Big Willie Styles.
Get all kinds of chances that just get the
That's
energy of
it,
this
back to back.
offense.
2-on-1s going one way, 2-on-1 going the other way. And William Nylander gets the finish. Marner passed it to him, and Nylander was going so slow. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then he picks his spot, and he buries it. Big Willie Styles.
No question in his mind. This is
Unbelievable.
where he is
Rory,
at
how's it going? Welcome in. Perfect timing. If you're a Leafs fan,
of Aiden Hill through the 5-4.
2-0
There's that
Maple
second goal of
Leafs.
the game, a power play goal for number 88.
300th home point for
That was
Nylander. A pair
huge.
of
No,
points in the
Aaron,
game.
come
His
on. No
ninth
false news.
multi-point game.
Don't start with the false news.
And a 2-0 Toronto
So
lead.
his 13th goal of the season on the power play. A beauty. Karma, exactly.
Here's Benoit starting out for the Leafs onto the left
Here's
side.
Steve. Steve's going to jump around his man. White Cloud back on here.
Lawrence on the forecheck
This
as
going
well.
into the corner. Holt's going to take a bump from Steve's. Toronto still cycling it around Lorenz. Flipping this one back over. Here's a shot by Timmins, side of the net. Dewar is going to pick this one up. He's spinning around. Going to chip it in front. They can't get Lorenz backhand. Oh, and it hits the post again. Another post. Here's Steves with a shot. Hits Lorenz. Dewar with a shot. This fourth line is playing really good hockey.
Tanner Pearson gets control for the Golden Knights.
Just about 4 minutes gone in this first period, and the Maple Leafs get the second goal of the game. This win is for the hit, absolutely. Because we better.
It goes for Morgan Riley.
Riley putting this one around behind the net.
Nylander from Marner and Tavares.
Vegas working this one through the neutral zone. Gonna go back far side. Now they come into the Leaf zone, cutting through the middle. Dropping it back. Robertson getting up on his man. Timmins is there. Here's a shot, and Wall making a nice save. He has got to scoop back in his net. Another shot, and that one misses the net. I had a piece of schmutz on my screen. I'm like, why is the puck sitting in the middle of the ice? This coming across. Here's a shot. Knocked down. Vegas back to the point again. Another shot. That one goes wide. Vegas all over. Wall in the crease. This is going to come free. Nylander racing down. Nylander, he's going to get tripped up racing for the puck. He's going to center it in front. Back. Here's another shot. Rebound. Oh, Aiden Hill is sprawling away. Jake McCabe getting hit in the numbers. This coming around. Tavares with it now. Leafs putting all kinds of pressure on. Marner can't get it. Bobby McMahon knocking it down. Vegas running around. They got lucky there as Toronto was all over them. And Aiden Hill sprawling out of the net. They couldn't get that shot on the open net. Wow, the crowd is pumped up here. Back through, and this is all because of the wave. All because of our wave not too long ago. Here comes Vegas back into the Leaf zone. Trying to wheel and deal. Drop this one back, cutting through the middle. Bobby McMahon is going to steal. McMahon is racing. He's going. Holmberg trying to get up with him. Bobby McMahon throwing it towards the net. And Aiden Hill going to grab it in the glove and hang on. Good effort here by Bobby McMahon. Wow, fast period. Toronto using their feet, skating. Nylander doing a good job getting hauled down, putting it in front. Robertson making a heads-up play. He didn't have a good shot, so he dropped it back for McCabe. McCabe had a shot right on. Oof, they're flying. Russell, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the party.
Following this one up, McMahon trying to fight through that traffic.
Again, if you're just coming in, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Wow, what an unbelievable.
Hill 6-1-1.
Uh-oh, what am I getting here? Oh, there we go. Just announced. Maple Leafs Matthew Knies' upper body will not return. Shocker. So Matthew Knies is not returning to the game tonight. Hopefully, he is not going to be out for a long period of time. With Matthews out, Domi out, Pacioretty out. A lot of injuries for the Leafs right now. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Over the line, Vegas offside. Antonio, very scary, very scary. They're going to take a commercial break. But yeah, it's official. Knies listed with an upper body injury. But it's the talent that's breaking through right now. Minton with his first goal from Nylander and Ekman-Larsson. Nylander with his 13th goal on the power play from Marner and Tavares. Teresa, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Knies is playing so well. Yeah, Knies is playing really good hockey. Really good hockey. Do we bubble wrap these? We might need to. We might need to bubble wrap them. It's crazy. So I hope, Aaron, I hope that's what it is. Thank you, Beverly. I appreciate that. So hopefully, hopefully it is just concussion protocol. Hopefully he's kind of just, taking it easy. They do have a couple of days off, right? They don't play again until Sunday. Send Knies to Germany. Rich, all of a sudden our guys are starting to get their air miles. But yeah, hopefully he's okay. And this is just precautionary. And he'll be fine come Sunday. They do play Utah on Sunday. I will actually be going to the game myself. So if you're going to be at the game at Scotiabank Arena on Sunday, let me know. But I will be there, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be my first game this year. And it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. So looking forward to that for sure. And who knows who's going to be playing in that game. It's going to be an interesting one, to say the least. Okay. We'll see, Aaron. We'll see. Yeah, it's going to be fun. The Leafs came into this game with a lineup that we looked at it and we scratched our heads and we said, oh boy, this is going to be a tough one. But my, oh my, they're looking real good right now. They got to keep it up, though. Vegas is kind of sitting back. They have more shots. Vegas won the shot show 16-6 in period number 2. Toronto's ahead 6-2 in this third period right now. We're gonna have to see how this is gonna go. So you're still going to be covering the game. Unfortunately, Teresa, you never know. We might pop up from the game, but yeah, I'm just gonna go and take it all in. But we'll see. Depending on what time we get there, we might do a pregame from there. We might pop up during intermission. We might do something. Here comes Vegas over the line. Dropping it off. Vegas from the face-off dot with a shot. Right in front. That one is knocked down. This one trying to come through. Toronto doing a nice job. Oh, there's another ridiculous hit. You kidding me? Tanner Pearson. And there's finally a penalty, and here's a break. Grabenkin coming in, and Grabenkin runs the goaltender, and they're jamming it in. Steve's with a chance. Grabenkin is shoving back and forth now. Gabrinkin and Holtz going. Hurdle coming in. Schwartz is, or Swint is in there. Oh my goodness. Vegas again. So a nice hit by Benoit, and then McNabb comes in and fills in Benoit. So I think McNabb is going to the box. And Gabrinkin makes a nice move cutting through, and he kind of bumps into Hill. Hill kind of flops, but a nice play by Gabrinkin trying to drag it around. Now Hill was kind of at that top of the blue ice, but this should be a penalty for Vegas. Toronto should be going to the power play. Norma, how's it going? Yeah, it's a good game. It's a fun game. It's a crazy game. And it is interference for McNabb. McNabb getting an interference call. So Toronto going to go back to their power play unit. Benoit still shaking his head on the bench. Toronto's second opportunity. They have one power play goal already. Let's see what they can do here. Back to the line. Putting this one in. Minton continues to play on the top unit. Here comes Minton. Minton. Nice little move, bouncing it off the boards to Marner. Marner putting it across. Riley going in low. Going to try and pass it across. It's knocked down. Coming around the boards. Marner going to hold this in over to Nylander. Nylander taking a look. No passing lane. Now he goes cross ice. Marner's shot. That one is deflected. Willie sending it back to the line. Riley diving to keep it in. Nice play. Marner spinning, and his pass got blocked, and it's going to hop out anyways. So they're going to reset. 1:15 to go in the power play. In over the line. Marner going to back up, feeding it through. Now it comes across right in front. Toronto, oh, Tavares, what a glorious opportunity. And this one is cleared out and down the ice. What a great play in Tavares. Such a chance. Wow. If you're just coming in, welcome in. Make sure we need 2 more subscribers. Here comes Bobby McMahon from his knees, sending it in on net. And that's going to be held on to. If you're coming in, welcome to the show. Make sure to hit that subscribe. We're 2 subs away. Thank you so much. Unbelievable. Coming so close, so close. Bobby McMahon leaning, trying to get in there. We got 49 seconds to go. Absolutely, Randy. Absolutely. Here's Nicky Robertson with a shot, and that one's knocked down. Yeah, Norma. Tavares has been playing really good hockey. Ekman Larson putting it across, getting it back. He's got Robertson on the other side. Can't get on the puck. Now it's back to Ekman Larson. Far side. Here's Nylander. Doesn't shoot. Nylander waiting. Grabinkin backing up. It's in his feet. He doesn't see it. Vegas going to take this one away. They're going to move this one up. Vegas shorthanded. Bringing this one through. Toronto going to knock the puck away. Here comes Nylander again. Nylander is flying with speed up and over the line. He comes in. He's got McMahon and Robertson. Elects to go cross ice. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Grabinkin tried to set it up there. Robertson spinning around. 1 second. Power play has expired. Robertson in front. McMahon couldn't jam it in. Gabrinkin on the far side. Gabrinkin cycling around. Gabrinkin still with it. He's going to send it around. Bobby McMahon with it. Going to chip this back to the point. McCabe putting it right back in as this line is switching it up. Going to bank it off the boards. Back up to McCabe. McCabe down low to Timmins. Timmins right in the middle. Here's a shot by Dewar. And that's deflected up and out of play. Wow, really, really moving it through. Good passing. Good effort by the Maple Leafs here. Really, really dominated on that play. Good puck control. Good passing, really, really smart work. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the squad right now. Really, really good stuff.
Wall wasn't very busy, but the pushes come here in the third, and that's a big penalty kill. A couple of excellent saves.
Shots are now 9-2 Toronto in this third period. Leafs win another draw. Here's a shot from McCabe. Going around behind. Tavares with it. Tavares looking. Going cross ice to McCabe again. That one's deflected. Cycling it back to the point. Marner going to chip this one to Tavares. Tavares looking. Tavares tried to make a move. Couldn't cut through. He's going to shove his man to the boards. And this is going to be sent all the way down the ice. And it's going to be an icing call. So a tired Vegas line is not going to be able to switch it up.
Momentum can swing so
yes,
much.
Norma, really good with the puck control. I mean, that's something that they're doing a nice job tonight. Good passing, good puck control. Tavares, really good with his hand-eye coordination, his deking. Doing an excellent, excellent job.
Your goaltender is able to kill it off. Now you got to get your legs moving, try to.
We got 10-12 to go in this one.
Mention the first of 5
Lots of time.
Vegas. They're in Ottawa tomorrow, Saturday in Montreal.
Off the draw. Vegas going to put this around behind their own net. Marner getting up on it. This coming around in the middle of the ice. Trying to wheel it in there was Nylander. He couldn't. Vegas, long pass up the middle. That's going to miss everybody. It comes right on Wall. And Toronto going to set up behind their own net. It's Ekman Larson. The Ek. Game, what is it, 1002. Here comes Nylander. Nylander bringing it all the way in. Here's a long shot from a bad angle. That one is stopped. Down in the corner, Holmberg falls. He's going to play it around to Dewar. Dewar to Benoit. Benoit. He's going to carry this into the corner. Benoit. He's going to put it right in front, trying to settle it down for Nylander. It's hopping. Comes to Benoit. Fancy through the legs pass to Nylander. Sending it back to the line. Somebody shoot. There's a shot. Dewar trying to shovel it in. He can't. Again, Toronto making some good plays. This coming all the way back. Gotta get Sam a job with Sportsnet. Thank you, BD Gaines. But unfortunately, if I did that, I couldn't take you, or I might have to do what the NHL tells me to. And I don't want to do that. I want to tell it like it is. Willow, how's it going? Absolutely. Here comes Toronto. Little drop pass to Holmberg. Holmberg cycling around. Holmberg still in the corner. He's going to pass it, but he gives this one away. Here they come back down the other side. And Tanev going to rub out his man. McCabe with it. McCabe going to use the boards. Getting it over to McMahon. McMahon putting it into the middle of the ice to Tanev. Back over. Holmberg's going to take a bump, but getting it up from Minton. Minton chasing it down. The puck is going to hop up. Doesn't go out of bounds. Coming away. Here's a sharp angle shot and a nice blocker saved by Aiden Hill. Lorentz teed off on that one. Down in the corner. Rick Robertson trying to get up on the pinch. He can't. This coming back the other way. Here's a long blast. That one's going to be stopped and put into the boards. Nick Robertson. Give away. Shot right on, a nice save. Trying to feel it away. Now Nick Robertson steals it. He's trying to move. And another giveaway. Oh, Nick Robertson, this is not a good shift for you. Back to the line. Toronto's going to chip it. Lorentz getting it out, and he's going to head off. Under 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes to go. This coming down around. Benoit back to pick it up. Benny curling around, giving it over to Marner. The Leafs got to keep their heads up out there. They're going to have more. Yeah, Randy. I don't disagree. Tavares up to Marner. It's knocked down with a high stick, but now it's waved off. Vegas back the other way. There's Benoit throwing a little bit of a hip check. Didn't get all of Hurdle. He continues around. Tavares going to steal. Tavares on the move. Here comes JT. He's going to bring this one in. This Leafs team has some really good goaltending depth now. Yeah, Monty, they really, really do. Much, much better. Jason, how's it going? Welcome in.
Up ahead it goes, and Nick Waz on the move.
Here comes Vegas in and over the line, dropping it off. Here's a long shot. Nice stop. This deflecting to the corner.
In behind the net.
Back around.
Off with it,
Toronto going to
McCabe.
flip it off the glass.
Off the boards to the line, kicked in by Theodore.
Vegas working it up,
Through to
trying to
Kolesar.
get something going.
He'll turn it
Back to the point. Here's a
Theodore
long shot.
shooting.
That one is going wide.
Wall attack
Holmberg
back,
trying to get up on it. He
blocker
can't.
on that.
Now he
Under
comes back. He
7
tips this one
remaining here in
away.
the third.
Can't control it.
Here's
Vegas still in.
Theodore again.
Theodore with a
Sending
shot.
it
It's
right
knocked
off.
down in front.
Rebound for
Comes around behind the net. Tanev is going to pick it up. Tanev looking. He's going to flip this one way up, and it's going to come down the ice. Not going to be an icing call, though. Theodore back, picking it up. 6.5 minutes to go. 6.5 minutes to go. Here comes Theodore bringing this one up. Going to play this one in. Tavares picks his puck. Vegas has to turn around and reset and get ready to do this again. Here's Eichel, a long pass, springing Vegas, walking in, a nice little toe drag around Ekman Larson, and a quick stick from Riley knocks it away. Vegas coming right back. Marner going to put it in the corner. Eichel goes down. Ekman Larson trying to get up. Comes to Bobby McMahon. He's going to carry. Marner is going. Bobby McMahon playing it off the boards, trying to get it to Mitch. Couldn't do it. Vegas turning around. Eichel back the other way down the near side. Up over the glass, taken away by Steve. Steve's going to play this one out. Toronto in the neutral zone now. They're going to flip this up into the corner of the Vegas zone. Grabinkin going in. He's going to lay a hit on Pietrangelo. Vegas picking it up. Eichel bringing it in over the line, trying to get it to Barbashev. Here's a shot. It's blocked. Picked up. And this one is cleared. Grabinkin picked it up. He had room to go. Just didn't do it. Vegas setting it up now. 5:20. 5:20. Coming into the Maple Leaf zone. Bringing this one in, cycling around Burke, putting the brakes on. Now he's going back the other way.
Catches up to it again, gets tagged along the boards by McCabe.
Here's a long shot right on, and ice safe kicked into the corner. Just coming around, Lorentz trying to chip it through. Robertson, he's giving rush. Can't come up with it. Under 5 to go. Vegas going to dump this in. They're going to change up now. Welcome in if you're just joining us. Welcome to the show. Tanev hanging on it now, waiting to set it up. Tanev still sitting there behind the net. Here comes reinforcements. Nylander coming back. McCabe there as well. Tanev going to carry, long pass. Going to be tipped in. No icing call. Nylander in the corner, can't get it. Vegas going to glove pass this one up. Vegas going to spin around. Here they come. Vegas on the fly. In over the zone, 2-on-2, long pass. Hits the trailer into the high slot with a shot. The net is off. Ekman Larson is down on the ice.
Ekman Larson was sent crashing into the net.
This will keep the play going, I think, here too. He should be going to commercial.
So Ekman Larson with a smile on his face.
His own net. They won't be able to change.
Riley having a word with the official, and the official kind of putting his hand out like, what do you want me to do?
There's the discussion going on with Morgan Riley. What's the front? Oh, he did get
So this is a shove. Howden trips up and shoves Ekman Larson into the post. So this faceoff should actually come outside of the Maple Leaf zone, as Howden pushed Ekman Larson into the post. So it's not. The faceoff is actually going to be inside. This should be coming outside because it was Howden that shoved the Leaf player into the post. So Vegas gets away with another one here. Toronto going to win the draw. Riley putting it around to Willie, Big Willie in the corner. Going to chip this back over. Riley going to chase this one down. He's going to pick it up. Long pass across. Here comes Pontus Holmberg. Holmberg tries to make a move. He gets shoved down to the ice. A little stick lift there of working on Hannafin. And he's going to go off and change. Vegas going to dump it in. Under 4 minutes to go now. Here's McCabe. McCabe going to play this towards the middle of the ice. Here comes John Tavares. Tavares had a nice game. Going to dump this one in the corner. They're coming in after it. Ladies and gentlemen, with 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go, if you're a Leaf fan, let's flood that chat. Go Leafs go. Let's see all the go Leafs go, as this is going to go out of the ice. They're going to a commercial break. Let's see it for the whole commercial break. Let's just see go Leafs go flooding this chat. Let's cheer them on. These boys have played one heck of a hockey game. They've been getting the gears. The referees have been terrible tonight, but they've stood through it. They've been hanging with them, and they've been playing really good hockey game. There it is. The Go Leafs goes are coming in. They're flooding in now. Can Toronto hang on? They're really, really dominating. While the Go Leafs goes are coming in, I'm going to take a moment to say thank you to all of our moderators. Thank you, mods. We appreciate everything you do. Thank you to all of our gifters tonight. And of course, our new channel members, Joey coming back to the rookie team, Benjamin, glad to see your membership got sorted out. Thank you, Richard, Triton, Prep, for everything. Appreciate y'all so very, very much. But this is going to be a good finish. The Leafs are going to have to stand tall. They're going to have to weather the storm. Like we did earlier here when it was like hailing outside. It was nasty weather when we started here tonight. But the Leafs are going to do it. They're going to hold on for the last couple of minutes in this hockey game, and we're going to see it happen. This is going to be our last stream for this week. We did 4 nights in a row, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're going to be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're actually going to be at the game Sunday night. We're going to be at the game, so you never know what might pop up. Marcel, how's it going? Welcome in. Mark, yes, let's go. Tony, let's go. Go Leafs, go. So keep an eye out. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notification bell is on, because if we go live from Scotiabank Arena, it's probably not going to be scheduled in advance. It all depends on what time we get to the rink, what's going on, yada, yada, yada. So make sure your notifications are enabled. Last but not least, we're going to look at the schedule for next week, and we're going to pick a couple of games to go through and do, because I believe it's a short week again for the Maple Leafs. They have the Florida Panthers next Wednesday, and that's it. Then they play Saturday. So next week is only one game. We'll find another game somewhere along the lines to do. They're coming back in. Let's see how this one is going to finish off. Go Leafs, go. Here we go. Back at it. Going to dump this one down in the corner. Comes to the line. Toronto's going to pick the pocket, bring this one out. Holmberg going to try and race to bring this to the empty net, and he scores! Homie Holmberg! Homie Holmberg. Whoops. He's going to get his first of the season. Holmberg with his first. Minton with his first. Leafs take a 3-0 lead. Vegas tried to pull their goalie in a hard-fought battle here by Holmberg, and he just puts it in. That's exactly what we needed to see. Absolutely beautiful. If you're just Jonathan, yes, I know. That was my thought at first. Again, if you're just coming in, if you're just joining us, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe, sub up to the community. Let's show YouTube who's boss. This coming around. Vegas going to chip this one in. Leafs go. That's right, Edward. Pour it on. 3 minutes. 3 minutes left to go. Here comes Toronto. Marner going to carry this one up. Going to flip it. Holmberg picking up. He can't knock it down. Marner falls. This coming back down into the Vegas zone. Vegas getting set. Spinning around. Vegas waiting. Now they're going to start. Good forecheck here by Toronto. Toronto back with it. 2.5 minutes to go. They're going to back it all the way up. Nylander, stop playing with it. Comes over to McCabe. Holmberg's first of the season. Happy for him. Fraser Minton can't catch up to it. Marner and Tavares pick up the assists. This in the corner. Lorentz going to flip this one around. Daniel, hello there. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Here's McCabe going to flip this one to the line and flip this one out. McCabe still tracking that. Coming back to Riley. Riley turning it around. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. Here's a long pass up the middle. This is going to be tipped in. All the way down, no icing call. Connor Dewar coming up. Dewar going to steal it away from Aiden Hill. This is going to bounce in front. Cycling it back down low from McMahon. Tried to get it back to Dewar. Couldn't do it. In the side, picking it up, back to the line. 2 places I'd love to go. I'd love to go to Newfoundland. And I'd love to go out to BC.
3 of them with
Here comes
2-point
Vegas.
nights
Vegas
tonight.
flipping it. Here's a
Marner
long pass
now.
up the middle, going to be deflected in.
Points in
Picked up by
13 to
Wall.
14
Wall going to kick it to the side. Coming out in front,
multi-point
Toronto
game
with
in
it.
the last 7.
Robertson going to play this over.
Coincides
Here's a
with
return pass
the
for
absence
Robertson. It's down to the corner. Aiden Hill going to play his way. Robertson backhanded pass to the point. Here's a shot by Benoit. Gets blocked. Grabenkin in front. Robertson. Nice try. Last minute in this ridiculous hockey game. Toronto cycling around. Nice move by Robertson. Robertson curling, feeding it back to the line. Cross for Benoit. Benoit shooting. Deflection in front, and Aiden Hill is going to hang on to that with 42.6 seconds to go.
Meet the
Wow.
Shark Power Detect.
13
Our most
shots for
powerful
Toronto
cordless
in this
ever,
period.
with 70 minutes of
5
runtime.
for the
It
Vegas
charges and
Golden
empties
Knights.
itself.
Toronto
Learn more at
has been awesome in this
sharkclean.ca.
period. Face-offs very close to being equal. Vegas goes 0 for 3 on the power play. Toronto goes 1 for 2. 28 hits for Vegas, half of them dirty. 24 hits from Toronto. Toronto with 25 block shots, which is amazing. 14 block shots for the Vegas Golden Knights.
Another home game on Sunday against
So
Utah,
42.6
an
seconds.
opportunity to keep what's been a great
Off
roll
the
going.
draw.
This will be their 9th win.
Trying to bring this one down. Steve's going to rip it around.
And a victory here tonight will vault them into first
Yeah, you
place
did,
for the
Paul.
first time this season.
Trying to bring this
in
one
the
through.
Atlantic Division.
Benoit getting it back to Steve's.
Alex
Steve's a sharp angle shot's going to go wide. Toronto going to hold it in at the far side. 23 seconds to go now. Back to the line. Over to Benoit. Benoit. He's just going to play this one down in the corner. 15 seconds to go. Lorentz coming in with a little bit of a hit. It's going to be chipped down by Steves, putting it back in the corner. 8 seconds to go. Vegas is going to hang on to it. This game is done. Let's fire up those fireworks. Joseph Wall is going to pick up a shutout. He's going to shut the door. The Maple Leafs win. The Leafs are on a little bit of a heater right now. There we go. 3-0. The Maple Leafs do it again. Oh, this is so good. This makes me so happy. I'm so excited. The Leafs pull out. They weather the storm. They weather the controversy. Unbelievable. Again, Matty Nyes, we hope you're okay. But this was crazy. Rodolfo, what's going on? The Maple Leafs on a winning streak. The best counterattack in the NHL. Go Leafs, go from Chile. You're right. You're absolutely right. The best counterattack. Win the game. Love it. Thank you all so much for everything. We appreciate it. Again, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notifications on. You never know when a stream might pop up. We're now in first place. Hats off. Hats off. We're now in first place in the division. So Teresa, hats off. And there we go. You're right. First place in the division. My hair's a mess, but that's okay. What an unbelievable game. 25 block shots. It's huge. Maple Leafs with a huge game. Fraser Minton, first of the year from Nylander and Ekman Larson. Nylander is third of the year from Marner Tavares. Holmberg, his first from Marner and Tavares. Absolutely a phenomenal game. That's the highlight of my day. That's so funny. Thank you all so much for everything. Again, tell your friends, tell everybody all about us. Help us continue to grow. And we'll see you on the flip side. What a bizarre hockey game. Oh, yeah. We'll have the short out tomorrow morning and on our Instagram. So watch for those. Give them a view. Give them a like. And thank you all. Have a good one. We'll see you in a few days. Take care. Don't miss me too much, but I'll miss all of you. See y'all real soon. Good night.